Hey there, Nick from the future. I'm mainly here to tell you guys that this VOD will contain a variety of different subjects that may be unsuitable for a younger audience or those who are easily disturbed, such as depression and self-harm. So do keep that in mind as we do continue throughout this VOD. If you do not wish to watch that or are unsettled by that, it is perfectly fine. You can click out of this video. You can check out all the other videos below. But with the rest of you guys that are willing to continue, do keep in mind that viewer discretion is advised. At the description, I'll be adding a list of different links and resources to be able to help you guys out. If you are feeling a certain way, do know that there are people out there that help you. There are people that are who care for you. They will want you. You are special. You are important. Don't think that you're not. Everybody's important, and just do know that you are cared for. But with all that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys enjoy the VOD as it is. But enjoy the rest of the VOD. Think we got it? I mean, yeah, you can tell like it's going to be about Natsuki in this one. Which I'm not a big Natsuki stan. I'm more of a Yuri person. I mean, you can have Shiny. That's just who I am. I'm a Yuri type of guy. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. So, maybe turn on just weave it. Just weave it. Just weave it. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin here. Oh, forgot we have to enter a name. You see, I want to do something funny, but at the same time, what's a good name? Blorp? We can do Blorp. Blorp. Blorpus. There we go. This ain't gonna work. Oh, and we're actually in. We're here, guys. All right. And then apparently this takes place like just like the day of the festival, obviously. So do keep in mind, most likely trigger warning. Self-harm is going to be in this thing, and it's a pretty heavy topic for those who are easily disturbed. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, all right. So here we go. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or at least help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they go. Oh, so this is like right after like she confessed. And I don't know if, yeah, this is the one where I think he kind of let her down. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. The hell of it. I'll go get her. I grabbed the cupcakes and Natsuki I made yesterday and make my way to Sayori's. So yeah, I just did a Natsuki path from what I'm seeing. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. She really is a heavy sleeper. Oh no, don't tell me. We're already starting off. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her own house. Isn't it more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. Oh, we're already starting off with some interesting things here. I really didn't want to leave in her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Hey, she lived. We don't have to worry about it yet. But she probably was about to. Woohoo! Blarpus? Oh God, I already fucking regret his name. Sayori stands at the foot of the bed, a long rope in her hand. It's tied to a hangman's noose. In the shock of the moment, I release my grip on the cupcakes. What the fuck? It's not what it... Like, hell, it's not what it looks like. I'm sorry, Blorp. Oh, I should have chosen an actual name. We're just going to go by Blorpus now, guys. That's our name. Probably why I understand if, I would want to, in my... Or, you know. All right, heavy topics. I can't believe this. Sayori wouldn't do something like this. Jesus, Sayori. I should have known it was this bad. Sayori drops the news to the floor. Sayori, why haven't you talked to anybody about this? I don't want to waste people's time. You're not wasting anybody's time. We all just want you to be happy like you've made us. You really deserve to be happy. I know you don't think that now, but it's the truth. And I'm determined to help you every step of the way. But to start, you need to talk about this. I can't. It's a short pause. All is silent aside from Sayori sobbing. I was about to do it, Blurpus. I had never seen you again. Sayori, could you imagine if I'd found you like that? We can, but I actually do wonder though if like this is like still Monica's involvement in some sort. I don't know. Sayori, listen, it doesn't matter what we're going through. You will always have a reason to stay with us. Even if there is something going worth living for you, then you need to hold on to that. And I know there is. You told me yourself yesterday. Lorpus. She released her grip on me and backs away. We know it'll be tough, but I'll be there for you. We all will. No matter what. Lorpus, don't. Now listen to me. You will need to talk to somebody professional about this. I'm not taking a no for an answer, Sayori. I don't think I'm ready. We can go another time. Not a chance. You seriously need professional help as soon as possible. We're leaving now. I don't know if I can. Sayori, do it. For me, it's not for yourself. She sniffles, wiping her face with her sleeve. Okay. Come on, let's go. To the doctor's. Well, we'll take the bus. Lorpus. The festival. Screw the festival. You're more important to me than that. Well, I need to get changed first. Oh? Of course. I nod and take a step outside of the door, reaching down to pick up the rope first, taking it with me just in case. She gently nods, shutting the door in my face. I'm a little anxious leaving her alone right after. Something like that. Something like this. Regardless, she needs her privacy. I kneel down, beginning to clean up the cupcake massacre littering the floor. Oh, I dropped the cupcakes. Now Natsuki's gonna be pissed. Oh, great. Natsuki's gonna kill me. Yep. She's gonna fucking kill us, dude. I return downstairs and untie her noose, dropping the noose rope in the trash. I linger downstairs for a minute or two before heading back upstairs. She's probably ready by now. I knock on Sayori's door and she answers. Hey! Better. She's actually in apparel. Good. Sayori nods once, her eyes glued to the floor. This is what's best for me, right? She stares at me, expecting for an answer. I feel uneasy, but answer anyway. I know it is. Come on now, let's get going. And also, I completely forgot to mention, this is going to be a long ass mod. From what I saw, it was like 6.5 hours. So I'm going to try not this out. Hopefully I don't miss work because I do have work at like early morning, but you know, it's cool. But I'm sitting down in the waiting room outside of the doctor's office, patiently waiting for Sayori to return. I'm anxious. My phone buzzes quietly. I remember that today was supposed to be the day of the festival. The text is from Monica. Where are you? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. We left her hanging. Almost like we left Sayori hanging. I have to reply. I'm busy. Really, Blurpus? Don't tell me you've got cold feet about the poems or something. It's a bit more serious than that. What's going on? I don't know if I can tell you right now. But it's serious, okay? You gotta believe me. Fine. Just hurry up and bring Sayori with you. I look up at the door. Through the small window, I can see Sayori break down in her chair, her head resting on the doctor's desk. I feel terrible knowing that I let her reach such a point due to my own negligence. Behind me, the door leads from an entrance to my waiting room swings open and a couple nurses walk by, but my phone buzzes again in my hand and I turn my attention back to it. It's just me and Yuri here, damn it. Why? Where's Natsuki? I don't know. Please get here quick and bring Sayori, okay? It's a personal issue. I can't promise anything, but I'll try to get to the festival before it's over, okay? Okay. A couple minutes in idle waiting pass before I get another message from her. Forget it. Everybody's here and they're already waiting. We have to cancel. I return my phone in my pocket, running hands through my hair. Why now? I feel terrible for Sayori, the fact that she's in such pain right now and how oblivious I was to all of it. But on the other hand, I also feel like I've put Monica and Yuri on the spot in front of all of her classmates. Monica and Yuri. That reminds me of something Monica told me. Where is Natsuki? Suddenly, the door to the waiting room opens again and another nurse walks by. However, she's accompanied by somebody familiar. Oh! Who? Natsuki? Who we fight? Why are you cage fighting? Oh my god. We're gonna fucking fight somebody right now? Natsuki, are you okay? She quickly turns and runs away the way she came, exiting the hospital in tears. No, Natsuki, no. I jump out of my seat to speak to her, but I notice a nurse staring at me suspiciously. I take a seat once more, anxious about Natsuki's well-being as well as Sayori's. Excuse me, what happened to her? She explains that how Natsuki wandered into the hospital, bloody and bruised, looking for help. Dude. Wait, is it from her dad? Is it from her dad? She didn't cautiously ask if I had anything to do with Natsuki's injuries. Christ, no. I don't even know what's going on. I had to bring my friend here. She tried to... I stopped myself. I doubt Sayori would want me to talk about her struggle so openly. Not now, anyway. Well, listen, it's serious, okay? I bite my lip as the news continues on her way. I mean, she works there. I'm pretty sure she would know what's going on, but I mean, it's cool, I guess. My phone buzzes again. Are you sure you don't know where Sario or Natsuki are? I already told you, I don't know. I can't tell her about Natsuki either. Chances are it's her own personal issue and she'd deal with it in her own way. Still, maybe I should text her. It doesn't matter anyway. We had to cancel our performance. People are complaining about the cupcakes not being here. Yuri's gone for some fresh air. Ooh. Fresh air. We already know what she means by that. We know, Yuri. That's fresh air. Yeah, we know what she means. Jesus, I'm sorry, okay? My hands are tied here. I can't do anything to help right now. K, whatever. You know, with the K? The K, guys? Oh my gosh. Damn, here. Oh, I need to touch over my thing real quick. Oops. My thing is messing up. Hang on. There we go. Fixed it. Maybe. Struggling. It's fine. Oh my God, what is happening? I am having some issues. There we go. Got it. I think we're good. Had to fix a couple things. I apologize, guys. Okay, whatever. Thanks a lot, Blorpus. I hate. Well, I'm already starting to hate this name. I just like the first thing that came to mind. I sigh. Now I've pissed Monica off because I couldn't bring myself to tell her what happened. Decided to text Natsuki real quick about what I just saw. A couple minutes passed with no response. The message doesn't even mark as read. The office door swings open and Sayori emerges. Blorpus, are you okay? Not really. I'm just stressed out. How are you? I don't really want to talk about it. Are you sure? Because I'm here for you. I can just... Blorpus, please. Can't we just drop this? I just don't want to make a big deal out of it, especially in front of the other club members. I stand up. Sayori, I don't think you understand how big of a deal this really is. You nearly killed yourself. I think you should go home and rest for a couple days, okay? I guess I'll have to, right? Sayori lets out a small bout of almost nervous laughter. It's a good idea, at least. You know that. But what about the festival? I hesitate. I don't want Sayori to feel like it's her fault that the performance was canceled, so I decided to start with Natsuki's absence. Well, Natsuki didn't actually show up either. Monica had to cancel performance, unfortunately. You didn't tell her, did you? I didn't. Unless you want to talk to her about it yourself, she won't know. Okay? Sayori nods. I think I'll tell her, so she knows why her plans for the festival were ruined. I could tell what she was going to say. It wasn't your fault, Sayori. None of this is. Sayori grabs my hand tightly, crushing it in a vice-like grip. You can talk to her if you really want to. Hell, she'd probably be able to give you better advice than me. Maybe. Did you tell my parents? I sigh. I did, yeah. I'm sorry, though. I felt like I had to, and... Thanks. I was really scared if I had to tell them myself. Sayori glances downwards to the pristine floor. I love you. Oh, I forgot. She did admit. Oh, I had to let her down. This is dramatic, dude. Despite her condition, I can't lie to her. It would be unfair to her and have her hopes disrupted like that. I keep my mouth shut. A minute or so passes. Anyway, we should get going. There's no point in going to school now. Why? What time is it? It's about midday. We missed the festival, and if we turn up now, Monica's just going to get mad at us. Come on, I'll take you home. We can talk some more there. She gently nods, following my lead. We exit the hospital and ride a bus back to her house. I decide to stay with Sayori in her house just to make sure she's feeling better. We have at least a few hours together, but we spend that time talking and watching shows together. Her mother arrives first, thanking me for letting her know of what happened, and I tell her that it's no problem. She tells me that Sayori's father is on his way and that I'm free to leave if I want to. After I'm sure she's safe, I leave her and her mother and head home. Entering the kitchen, I flick the light and start to make myself a sandwich, cutting up a tomato. However, I start to wonder about Natsuki. I remember the time that I spent out here with her, our little scuffle over the cupcake's icing. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully remember that. I went the Yuri route when I played this game, so I don't fully recall. But you know, I guess we made cupcakes. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what happened, and she did her typical tsundere ways. But that bruise, her nosebleed, what the hell happened to her? And who in the right mind would do that to her? Possible reasons for her injuries begin to circulate inside my head. Maybe she just fell over? She could have gotten into a fight with another classmate of ours. Or maybe... No, surely not. Maybe I'm just overreacting to the situation. It's been a rough day after all. But something she told me while we were reading manga together sticks in my head. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found it. Oh no, it probably was it actually her dad, dude. That's actually fucked up. Dude, I shiver at the thought. It's the only real reason that I can't come up with for Natsuki's terrible injuries. I also noticed that while I was distracted, I accidentally cut my finger open while slicing a tomato. Ah, crap. I wrapped my finger in a paper towel, letting a few drops of blood soak into it. Throwing the paper towel in the trash, I think back to Natsuki. Are you not going to get a Band-Aid? Like, I would get a Band-Aid if I were you. That's just me, you know. I decided I will ask her about her father next time I see her. Even if she assures me that I'm wrong, at least I will know. I ate a sandwich and head upstairs in my room. I collapsed into the bed, exhausted from the stress that day brought me. I drifted into unconsciousness within minutes. We slip. And it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dude. I'm not going to do the moan. Look who it is. Yuri, my favorite. Yuri! Wow! You're alive. For now, I think. I don't know. You die? Please don't die. Please don't die. Hi, Blurpus. I'm back at the literature club. Craning my neck, I look around the club room. It's empty. Yuri and I are the only people here. I leave the classroom doors open, expecting the other members to arrive shortly. Hey, Yuri? I sit down on the desk next to her, unpacking my stationery kit as she did with her own. Listen, I know Monica canceled the club yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to talk to you. So I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that she had to let our little presentations go. Don't worry about it yet, Blurpus. Monica told me that it wasn't your fault you couldn't come. She said it was something serious. Yeah, it was a bit of an emergency. Does she know already? I'm actually seriously wondering if she actually knows, like, if this is like Monica still controlling everybody. I don't know if that's actually the case here, or if it's actually going to be like more of a realistic route. Hopefully it's a more realistic one. Kind of like Kit, like some heavy topics. No. I decided to play down the situation in case Yuri doesn't know this whole story. I don't want to worry her after all. Are you all right? Me? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. It was someone else. Someone close. I see. Well, I hope everything works out for you and your friend. I hope so too, Yuri. A moment passes of complete silence. Yuri has sat down on her desk, still reading. The class is still empty aside from us. So, Yuri? Yuri jumps in her chair, a little startled by the interrupting of their silence. Yes? You haven't seen Monica today, have you? I'm afraid not, Blurpus. She's been in a mood since the festival, unfortunately. Not that. I mean to be so rude. I did mean a lot to her after all. I know it did. That was why I wanted to speak to her. Maybe if I explained why Sayori and I were absent, then she might forgive me. Well, the both of us. But I promised Sayori I wouldn't say anything to Monica. Has Monica said anything about me since the festival? Not really. I mean, she did complain about the three of you were gone. Well, we can't really control that, man. I was kind of thankful we got canceled. Not to ruin Monica's plans, though. I would never do such a thing intentionally. I know you wouldn't, Yuri. Don't worry. I could tell you're too good of a person to be mean. Besides, you have no reason to want to sabotage her like that, right? Right? Yuri, you wouldn't want to potentially sabotage Monica because you think that she's a love interest that's going to get in my way and potentially murder her after you go get some fresh air. And then you eventually do that, right, Yuri? Yuri falters for a moment, lost her words. She probably did. No, not at all. It's just that I don't even know if I should be telling you this. Well, I overheard Monica talking about you and Sayori to one of her friends. I wasn't eavesdropping, though. What did she say? I heard her mention that the only good reason to cancel on her festival was if somebody died. What? Monica would never say something like that, right? She's a sweetheart. Besides, she's not only is it egocentric, it's insensitive. Even if she didn't know about Sayori, it felt like it was too close to reality. Wow, that's harsh. I doubt she meant it, though. What I meant to say is, she was in no position to say that. I understand that she was frustrated about it, but there's never a good reason to say such horrible things about. Yuri's words get caught in her throat and she retreats to the confines of her book. I turn and see Monica standing in a doorway, giving Yuri an intense glare. Ooh, okay, all right. She doesn't dare to meet Monica's gaze, instead concentrating on a portrait of Markov. That fucking book, man. Yuri, this is why I have problems. I wish I could do the same. I swallow. She huffs and starts talking. Where's Sayori and Natsuki? He stares at Yuri intently. Monica's presence intimidates me. I don't know, Monica. I haven't seen them. She gives me an acidic stare, her emerald eyes piercing my confident facade. Did Sayori tell her about the hospital? Are you sure? Yeah. All right, then. How come you weren't at the festival, Blorpus? I had a family emergency. At this point, I'm practically lying to her face to keep Sayori's secret safe until she feels comfortable confiding to Monica. Then again, I've known Sayori for so long, she's pretty much a part of my chosen family at this point. She's like a sister to me. Ooh, that's why she was doing what she did. So it's more stretching the tooth than lying to her. Well, that's what I tell myself anyways. Right. Monica's not having any of this. Even if she doesn't know that what's actually going on, she must know I'm lying to her. But for Sayori's sake, I have to keep a face to her. I can't betray her trust. If she finds out I told someone that private information, Monica's demeanor suddenly changes, and she looks at the two of us with a wry smile on her face. Okay, you two, since we're the only ones here, I've decided that we're going to have to cancel today's meeting. Hopefully, there won't be any more emergencies or absences tomorrow. You know, Monica's starting to become a little bit of a bitch. I'm just saying. The infamous on those words worry me due to how aggressively she spoke them. That's all. You can leave now. Yura looks up from her book guiltily and packs up, silently dropping the portrait of Markov at her stationery kit in her drawer bag. He scurries out of the classroom without a word. Monica turns her attention to me, expecting me to pack up. I nod and pick up my bag, exiting in the hallway without another word. Oh, she's not happy, dude. But I mean, at the same time, shit happened, man. I wouldn't. That's like, I don't know. Hopefully she understands. But then again, this is DDLC, so most likely going to be massive misunderstandings. Walking through the school's dormant hallways, I reach the doors of the courtyard but stop, placing my head in my palm. I forgot my own stationery. I'm an idiot. I return to the club room hesitantly, and I find my leather pencil case opened. As I swipe into it, I realize my pen... Yuri. No, Yuri. Did Yuri do the... Not the fucking pen thing, Yuri? I can't keep defending you if you keep doing this. A quick glance around, and I conclude that I must have lost it earlier. Returning to the courtyard, I notice Yuri. She's moving hurriedly, clenching her bat tightly against her chest and wiping her face with her sleeve. Yuri? She doesn't notice me at first, so I jog to catch up her. Yuri, have you, do you know where my pen is? Yuri, what's wrong? What's wrong, Yuri? Where's my pen, Yuri? Oh, hi, it's nothing. Really? Yeah, I'm all right, really. I don't believe her. Yeah, I don't believe you. Where the fuck is my pen? I need that. I need that for pen class. I'm an artiste. I need it. A brief moment before she looks away, I could tell something terrible happened in a few minutes we were separated, but what could we have brought her to this state? I take a hold of her shoulder and try to slow her down so she can face me. She jumps, but complies as she comes to a halt at the school's entrance. Yuri, whatever's on your mind, you can tell me. I'm your friend after all. It's not much. It was something Monica said. Monica? What could she have said? Well, if you don't mind me asking, what did she say? I don't really feel comfortable. If you're okay with that, Monica must have something really hurtful. It's fine. I really understand. Well, if you're sure about that, you're always welcome to talk to me, though. I guess it'd be nice if you walked with me. Oh, I would love to walk with you, Yuri. As long as you give me my pen back, then we can do it. Sayori isn't here, and I've got some time to kill. Besides, I can't refuse. Not when she's so emotional. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that'll be nice. Following her, I take the opposite turn from my usual walk home. Soon enough, I find myself in a part of the town where I rarely visit. The walk between us is mostly silent. Yuri occasionally sniffles, wiping around her face. What the hell could Monica say to her? I decided to take some light conversation. Something about writing might be nice. She does take comfort in talking about subjects she's passionate about after all. So, Blorpus, how do you like writing poems? She must have read my mind. Well, I usually listen to music while I write. Even if it's just quiet, playing softly in the background, you know what I mean? Really? Most of the time, I just feel like I can only write in silence. It leaves me at one with my mind, and it lets me express my inner thoughts. Though sometimes I do like listening to a soft piano track. Don't the lyrics alter the way you write? Well, yeah, but I guess that's what I'm looking for most of the time anyway. I like to put a mood in the music that affects the way I write, really. Unless it's something I'm especially passionate about, then I can just write in just about any condition. That actually sounds like an effective technique. I mean, I do listen to music. I'm not going to lie. I do listen to music anytime that I'm like trying to focus on stuff. Hey, mostly just like variety music. But Screamo, I mean, that's if I'm trying to like try hard on shit, but you know. I'll be sure to try it out. At this point, Yuri seems to be perked up. Her eyes dried. I decided to continue her conversation as I still don't know how much longer it will take to reach her house. I know Sayori likes to hum a little tune to herself while she writes. I wonder what Natsuki does. Natsuki, I've been trying to contact her since I saw her in the hospital, but she hasn't responded to any of my messages. She hasn't showed up for school at all this week either. God, what could have happened? Was it really her father? I don't want to believe it, but the pieces are starting to fit together. Her absence, her inability to contact anybody, what she said about him, but most of all, the bruises. I bite my lip as I feel a breathing glowing heavy and my blood reaching a boiling point. If I found out he laid a finger on her, So I'll be honest, I don't disrespect her or anything. Yuri's words derail my train of thought. Natsuki's problems are just a little too simple for my liking. I suppose they lack a certain edge. I spaced out again. Yeah. Speaking of Natsuki, however, I think we just passed her house then. What? Wait, which one? Yuri looks at me, a little surprised by my urgency. Regardless, she points out the house to me. It's that house, if I recall correctly. Right. Thanks for that. Why do you need to know? I don't really want to worry Yuri about Natsuki. Well, I guess I just wanted to... Right. Oh, no, we're just like pissing everybody off right now. Just by simply having thoughts. We're just pissing everybody off. It's like it's fate for me to do that. The rest of the journey is made in silence. I'll read that Yuri got the wrong impression, but there's not much I can do. Eventually, we arrive, signaling her wife goodbye. You know, Blurpus, you're quite different when no one's around. When it's just the two of us. Yuri falls for a silent moment, lost in thought. Listen, I'd love to stay and talk, but I really would, but Oh, Yuri, come back. I would love to stay. You didn't let me finish. I would love for you to stay and walk and give me my fucking pin back because I need that. It's fine, I get it. You have places to be. Her head darts towards the direction of Natsuki's house for a moment. It's fine. I've got some writing to do anyway. She turns and starts to walk to the door. No, please don't get the wrong idea, Yuri. I'm not really... It's fine, Blurpus. I can take a hint. I'll see you... Oh, Yuri, come back. Yuri! Come back! Before I can finish my explanation, she's already entered her house. I feel terrible, knowing that Yuri probably blames herself for my rejection, but I leave quickly regardless. As I turn corner and approach Natsuki's house, my attention is directed upwards. On the second floor balcony is a large, heavily built man... I can't speak. I am struggling to speak, guys. I apologize. A large, heavily built man leans against the railing, smoking a cigarette. Is that her dad? Jesus Christ. He's on the phone. I can't help but overhear his conversation. The man mutters something about having business to attend to, but promises to be wherever the caller wants within the hour. Oh, is our boy a dealer? Does he sling? Shit. My stomach sinks. Business? He means what I think he does. Backtracking Yuri's route, I make my way back to school and then to my house from there. Fumbling with my keys, I unlock the door. I enter my bedroom and hurriedly get changed out of my uniform and we're going to heist? We're sneaking in? Oh my gosh, dude. We're going all in. We're going like James Bond on this shit. Woo! A short jog brings me back to her house and I take back a seat, but I take a seat within a bus stop on the street opposite of her, staking out her father. I ponder over if he's already gone, perhaps, and I missed him leaving. Or maybe he's still dealing with business. After a few minutes, however, I'm proven wrong by the sound of an engine revving up and a new expensive-looking performance car emerging from the driveway from Natsuki's house. It speeds away, and I turn around a corner within seconds, and once I'm certain it's gone, I move over to Natsuki's house and ring the doorbell. I wait. Nothing. I press down on it again. Once more. No answer. No. Did she actually already? I know, there's no way. Moment of silence. Then from the second floor window, I see a certain curtain pull back, a flash of pink, and just as quickly I've replaced once more. I watch it intensely, waiting for my sign of movement until I hear the sound of the door chain being unhinged and a deadbolt turning. My heart is ready to jump out of my chest. I don't know what I'll be greeted by, but I wait nervously. But Blorpus? What the hell are you doing here? It's Natsuki. Thank God. Natsuki? Wait, where's the bruises at? Didn't she just have like bruises like the other day? Natsuki, are you all right? What happened to your I'm literally the fucking MC, dude. What bruises, Blorpus? I don't know what you're talking about. She's playing dumb, even though I saw her. What could have happened to her for her to be so devoted to keeping it a secret? Before I can reply, she grabs me by the collar of my shirt and yanks me into the foyer. Whoa, listen here, Natsuki. I'm flattered and all, but I mean, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Hey, how did you know where I live? Now's not the time for that. Has she been drinking? Better question is, where have you been? I haven't been feeling very good the past few days. Don't need to be so mean about it. Doesn't she expect me to believe that after what I saw? Natsuki, I know something's wrong. I saw you at the hospital, remember? Oh, that? She giggles. It was nothing. Don't worry about that, okay? There's much worse to be worried about. What do you mean? Come with me. I could do with another glass anyways. She grips my arm loosely and tries to, oh man, she an alcoholic? You know? I can respect that. Mm. Maybe Natsuki's actually not that bad after all. Kidding. Don't drink to excess, guys. Don't drink on emotion. It's bad. As she moves, she begins erratically wobbling as though she's having trouble walking. She holds tighter to my arm for support. She stumbles and nearly trips. I catch her, wrapping my arm around her chest and pulling her up tight. Upright. Thanks. That's not like her. Normally, if I grabbed her for whatever reason, she'd freak out and call me gross or something of that sort. But here, she didn't even flinch or say anything about it. Something feels off. I release my grip on her reluctantly as she's staggering on her way along. I assist in moving her now up the stairs, making sure she doesn't fall and knock us both back onto the steps. We finally make it up the stairs, and Natsuki guides me to her room. Oh, aw. What? Is that a light? Like a lamp? You just have a fucking nebula star in her room? Now I understand. This is the quest. It's the quest to save space, save mankind. That's what that is. Her room is a mess. Her floor is littered with small pieces of litter. Picking one up, I recognize one of the protagonists of Parfait Girls. The cover's heavily laminated cardstock. It's ripped in two. There's no way Natsuki was able to tether that in half herself. Not only that, but she had no reason to either. But I could think of someone who does. There is a large bottle of red wine, cap opened, lying on its side on her bed. Only a small drip escapes, staining her bedsheet crimson. There can't be much left of it. I know she'd been drinking, but I could tell from the moment that she opened the door. Natsuki, you haven't drunk all that yourself, right? She looks flustered. Of course I have, you dummy. That's a bit much, isn't it? It doesn't matter. I haven't finished anyways. She retrieves the bottle from the bed. I reach out a hand and take it from her. Natsuki. Nuh-uh, it's mine. She holds the bottle out just out of reach and she tries to push me away. She's too weak, however, and I simply move her arm aside. Come on, that's enough. Hey, Forbus, please. I need this. Sorry. Something about the way that she said that and a pang of dread through my body. Before I can reach out to my arm and stop her a second time, the remainder of the bottles and contents are gone. Looking at the bedside drawer, I see Natsuki's phone. It's overturned, so I can only see over her case. The case is glittery and pink. This drink is nice, Blurpus. Natsuki? Talk to me. I know something's going on with your dad. Please, I just want to help. But I can't if you want to tell me what's going on. This is all the help I need. She collapses onto her bed and giggles. I haven't felt this happy in so long. Oh, dude, she's actually really... No, Natsuki. If this is the length that she has to go in order to escape her demon, just how bad is this demon that she's trying to escape from? As Natsuki begins to snore, her grip on the wine bottle falters and it falls off the bed onto the floor. And she just passed out now. To my surprise, it doesn't shatter. Instead, it rolls under her bed. Shaking my head, I bend down and picking up the bottle rolled under her bed. Reaching my hand underneath the bed, I can feel the wine bottle and something else. What the? I pull both from beneath the bed, placing the wine bottle on the bedside next to Natsuki's phone. I take a look at what I recovered. It's a white container made of plastic. Wait, this isn't right. This is a bottle. No. No, don't. Was she trying to overdose? Fast asleep as I worried. Oh my fucking God. I desperately checked the label and checked back at the date and prescription. Two days ago. She's trying to overdose. An icy sweat runs down my forehead as I begin to panic, running my hands through my hair. She stops snoring. I violently shake Natsuki's seemingly lifeless body. Please, Natsuki. Please wake up. I grab her hand. It's clammy and much colder than it should be. I put my ear next to her mouth and check if she's breathing. Thankfully, she is, but it's faint. I take her to shoulders and pour her into a sitting position. I crouch down to her, supporting her. Natsuki. I contemplate calling an ambulance, but I'm worried it'll draw too much attention to her house. The hell with it. I don't care what happens as long as she lives. I reach into my pocket and... Fuck. My phone isn't there. I reach up into her bedside table, gripping Natsuki's phone tightly. I bring it to my face and press the power button. The screen lights up, but from behind a shadowed display. I try to make an emergency call, but the scene is unresponsive to my touch. Dropping the phone, I pull Natsuki close to me, praying that she wakes up. I begin to sob, terrified for her life. But Natsuki begins to cough erratically, and I'm simultaneously panicked and relieved. She opens her eyes and unsteadily rises to her feet and with my assistance. Natsuki, please, tell me you're okay. She falls silent. Oh, of course they had to do that. Oh, gross. Jesus. My nose is assaulted with the mix of scent of bile and wine as it splashes on the floor in front of me. I realize that she's got some on my arm. It stings. Well, at least she couldn't have gotten the deadly mixture out of her body. But she's still in trouble. Natsuki turns to me, half-conscious, pleading. Blurpus, help me. She stumbles back, landing in a sitting position on her bed. I don't want to die. Look at me, okay? You won't. You hear me? I won't let you die. Natsuki, listen to me, okay? I'll be right back. She nods weakly, barely aware of her surroundings. I need to find her something to eat. Hopefully should absorb what's left of the alcohol. Bolting down the stairs, I reach the kitchen within seconds. I swing open every cupboard I see, along with the refrigerator. Nothing. Not even a slice of bread. When did Natsuki last eat? Exiting the kitchen, I look all around the house. Hurrying back to Natsuki, I check up on her. She's as pale as ever, but she's conscious at least. She weakly raises her head to look at me. Hey, Natsuki? I need you to pay attention to me, okay? Just whatever you do, don't go to sleep, alright? Please. She tries to mutter something, but it's unintelligible. I have no choice but to leave her again. Oh no, dude. I search everywhere in the house, but besides her father's bedroom. As I approach the door, I notice that it's locked. I ram the door multiple times, but before the frame gets away. Whoa! I tumble onto the floor, now littered with splinters. I rise to my feet and flick the light on. As I search for the room for anything that could possibly aid Natsuki, something catches my eye. A few bags from various restaurants around town. I tear them open, but find nothing but empty takeout containers. I return to Natsuki's room. We have to go, now. Okay. I help her to her feet, wrapping up her arm around her shoulder, giving her a hand in place. She'll make it. I'll make sure of it. Where are we going? Somewhere safe. We make our way out down the stairs. I keep Natsuki on her feet, though it's proving to be more difficult as she fades in and out of consciousness. Starvation mixed with alcohol and painkillers is clearly taking a toll on her, but she isn't dead. We make it to the front door. With time feeling like a lost luxury, I shut it behind us, moving through the porch. I can feel Natsuki's tears soak through my shirt. We reach the... I can't speak, dude. What is happening right now? We reach the gate and I sat her down while I open it. I scoop Natsuki off the grass and close the gate behind us. Holding Natsuki close, I move as fast as I can down the street. As we approach the glow down the street lights, I begin to feel relieved. I loosen my grip on Natsuki. Can you walk? Yes, I think. I set her down for a moment. Her knees buckle and I cannot, dude. I can't speak. It is a struggle. This is going to be a fun 6 hours. Buckle up, everybody. Again, I wrap her arm around me and mine around her. Let's go. Okay. I end up supporting her the entire way through town. There's nobody out about to call me for looking suspicious. I'm almost glad she is such a small figure. It certainly makes it so much easier to... That's why she's so small. Her father's been leaving her malnourished and living on fast food. Jesus Christ. Wouldn't, fast food make her, fatter? Well, okay. I mean, just look at me. Finally, I recognize a familiar view of my house. I sat Natsuki down on the front step. I fumbled with my keys for a moment, finally able to unlock the door. I hope Natsuki through. She's safe, from her father at least. I bring her to the kitchen and sit her down on one of the chairs. Blurpus? Why did you help me? How did you know where I... Don't worry about all that now. Let's just get you settled for the night. I'm worried that'll be longer than one night. I have a spare bedroom in my house. She'll be able to sleep there. I searched through the pantry and my fridge for something she may like. I decided to just make some toast and some chicken noodle soup. Is that chicken noodle? I haven't had that in so long. Her words break my heart. How long? How long has she lived like this? I watch the clock as Natsuki eats. It's late. Now that its immediate panic is over, I can realize that poor Natsuki is still drenched in her own stomach acid. Natsuki, I'm going to need you to get changed. What? Not here, silly. I mean, you can get changed in the spare bedroom. But I don't have any of my clothes. You'll have to borrow some of mine. Okay. But only because I have to. Yeah. There's the Natsuki we remember. Natsuki seems to be in much better shape after her meal. She stands up for her own accord to return her bowl to the kitchen counter. She moves slowly, but deliberately. Despite the stink of bile clogging out my nose, I'm relatively calm too. Natsuki's skin tone has returned to normal mostly. She still looks scarred by the night's experiences. When she returns empty-handed, I ask her to follow me to her room. Come on, I'll show you where it is. Natsuki timidly replies, wrapping her arms around me. But this time, it hurts. I inhale sharply. Are you okay, Blurpus? My shoulders I forgot we did kind of ram down a door. I mean, I guess that makes sense. The adrenaline of the situation is settled. My barging through that door was a bad idea, not only because of the pain, but the damage it caused too. Natsuki's dad returns to the house. Yeah, I'm alright. Don't worry about me. Let's get you cleaned up. There's a shower in the guest room if that you can use. We reach the guest room located across the hall from my bedroom. I motion towards the edge of the bed. Here, sit down for just a minute. I'll be back with something comfy for you. She sits down. I rush into my bedroom, picking out one of the gray tops and a pair of jeans. When I bring them back to her room, she's struggling to take off her socks. I place her fresh clothes on the bed and I kneel down to help her take them off. She opens her mouth like she wants to say something, but reluctantly lets me help. Natsuki has been through too much today. She has next to no strength left. Thanks, Blurpus. I can take it from here. Are you sure? I really don't. All the blood of my body rushes to my face. She's going to have a shower. Was I about to indirectly tell her I wanted to help? I never mind. It's fine. You take your time. Yeah, I mean, if we don't want to take a shower with her, dude. Like she's like a 90-year-old grandma at a retirement home. Can you clean me, please? I'm a little dirty. My God. Anyways, I decide that now isn't the best time to question Natsuki about her family. Instead, she just needs a soothing shower and some sleep. Maybe that'll take her mind off tonight's events, even if it's only for a few moments. Those few moments will do her a lot of good. As I stand in the living room, Natsuki grasps my wrist gently. Blurpus, wait. I wanted to thank you again. Don't mention it, okay? I'm just glad you got here in time. Natsuki stares into my eyes. Me too. How did you know where I was? I walked home with Yuri. She was having a bad day, so I went with her. She pointed out your place, and ever since I saw you at the hospital, you haven't left my mind. That's why I decided to go. I tried calling you God knows how many times, but you never answered. I cast my mind back to Natsuki's wreck of a phone. I guess I know why. I saw every one of your calls. I couldn't answer because of the stupid screen. But all I wanted to do was hear your voice. Oh, Natsuki, you're going to make me cry. Stop. I couldn't. I just wanted to go back to the club and sit with you under the window and read more together. Because when we do, it's the only time I really feel safe. Well, not anymore. Of course. Her Parfait Girls manga was torn apart. She looks down on the ground dejectedly. I leave Natsuki to shower. After getting changed myself, I sit on the edge of my bed, gripping the volume of the Parfait Girls that I had bought for myself on the weekend. The water stops running and I hear the ensuite's door being opened and slammed. I wait a few moments before knocking on her door. Natsuki, I have something else for you. Oh, she's wearing our shirt. That's funny. It's so weird seeing her not typical Natsuki outfit attire. It's weird. Then again, there's only 2 outfits you get out of the entire thing, but you know. Natsuki opens the door looking healthy again. She's out of her dirty clothes and now wearing my shirt along with her own pants. The top doesn't really fit her well though. This shirt's massive on me. I could get you a smaller top of mine if I like it. You don't need to, Blurpus. Are you sure? Yeah. I presented the manga to her. I saw what happened to your copy of Parfait Girls back at your place, so I thought I would just drop my own in for you. So you can read it if you want. Natsuki gives me a weak but sincere smile. She reaches out to grab the manga. I'd love to. Instead of pulling the manga from my hands as I expected, she grabs my wrist and tries to sit me down with the bed next to her. But only if we read it together. It's the least that we can do to make her happy. She needs it. So do I, in a way. First having to do with Sayuri attempting that? I don't know if I can say that on Twitch, so probably gonna have to kind of blank that out. Well, I don't know if I can say it. Obviously it's there, but just to be safe. Now Natsuki? God, how terrible must her home life be for her to want to escape like that? Well, I can take a guess considering a complete lack of food in her house. And her face, when I saw her in the hospital. Christ. Hey, Blurpus? Yeah? He just kind of stood there for a second, spacing out. God, you're worse than Sayuri sometimes, Hey, I'm sorry, okay? It's fine, I was only teasing, dummy. I know I shouldn't blame her. She doesn't know about Sayuri's condition. Oh, right, she doesn't. And as far as I know, she hasn't even seen her at the hospital. Regardless, that hurt me more than it should have. I moved the duvet to the side and sit down next to Natsuki. She pulls her covers over the two of us, so we're sitting up with it draped over our laps. We decided to just start with the volume over again. Blurpus, you're so warm. Natsuki inches closer to me. We're now shoulder to shoulder. Natsuki, can you see it okay? Not really. I inched myself down into a lying position. Natsuki joins me. Aww. I prefer Yuri being there, but aww. Much better. My arm my arm is awkwardly dormant between us. I slide it under the pillow around her. There we go. We continue to read. Aww. And she's snoozing. It's adorable. Before I know it, she was fast asleep. Natsuki? I lay there motionless. I dreamed of the moment ever since I really got to know Natsuki. And I hate that it had to come due to the circumstances at home, but regardless, I run my fingers through her silky pink hair, brush her bangs to the side. She looks so peaceful in her sleep. What is this feeling? I feel a lump in my throat. Just the sight of her is enough to make my heart pound. I don't recognize this. My chest is heavy. It feels like there's a weight on my ribs. It's hard to breathe. This is the happiest moment of my life. Alarm clock. Whoops. As I drop the manga to the side of her bed, not even reading anymore, I drift off to sleep. Aww. That's adorable. I'm jerked awake by the sound of crying. Oh, it's no longer adorable. She's sad. Confused, I open my eyes and turn to Natsuki. She's clutching my sleeve of my shirt, holding me tighter than before. She's sobbing into my shirt ferociously. Natsuki, are you? I realize that she's still asleep. Sighing, I lament over Natsuki's nightmares. I'm almost certain they're related to her family, but I give her a nudge to wake her up. As she seemingly begins to stir, I try to calm her. Natsuki, it's just a dream. You're okay. You're safe. Natsuki opens her eyes. Lorpus? That was more than a dream. I watched my dad kill... Oh. So it was her dad. Dad is actually... I feel bad now. I watched him torture you for saving me. He kept telling me this is punishment for leaving. Lorpus, you shouldn't have helped me. This was wrong. This was wrong. Why? Why did you have to get involved? I can't let you do this. Natsuki jerks away from me. Natsuki, do you want me to know the real reason I showed up at your house? I missed you. I missed reading with you. I missed reading your poems. And after the hospital, I knew something happened. I had to make sure you were okay. I was worried sick for days. I felt like I had to. I'd do anything for you to ensure your safety. I'd gladly be tortured if I meant they would be happy. Anything, Natsuki. Do you understand me? I'll do anything in my power to keep you safe. If my words right now aren't proving I mean it, maybe this will. I rise to my feet and walk to my room. I flick my light on and rifle through my bag. There it is. Wait, is this poem that we... Is this what she wrote to us or what I wrote for her? You. I don't know what's happened or where you've been. All I could think about was the bruises on your skin. Okay, yeah, we're writing to her. Okay. The blood on your nose dripped onto your clothes. The sight that broke my mind. For that moment, I was frozen in time. I saw you, broken, abused. I knew from there on I would save you. Day turned to light, you on my mind. I've been sick with worry. I've been going to do something. I need to hurry. Text after text, call after call. The girl I cared about most is the one I couldn't save after all. Aww. I return to bed. Natsuki turns to face me. I hand her my poem. Natsuki reads it, wiping her eyes as she does so. Lorpus, Natsuki leaps from her bed and embraces me tightly. I return the gesture, wrapping my arms around her. We stay together for a while, her tears soaking through my shirt once again. After a few minutes, Natsuki eases her grip. I do as well, resting my hands on her waist, hers hanging from my neck. Natsuki lifts herself up on her tiptoes and pecks me on the cheek. I want to go back to sleep, but I want you to stay with me. I nod wordlessly, and Natsuki gently escorts me to the bed. Aww. And we're back to being all sweet now. Oh, again, I still prefer Yuri right there, but it's fine. Aww. Laying my head on the pillow, she keeps her arms wrapped around me. We drift into the void unconscious together. Aw, dang. Now it's Thursday. Yep. Don't wait, we have to go back to class now. Sorry. Allergies. Purely staring, I can tell from the snoring figure next to me what Natsuki is still asleep. I rub my eyes, struggling to open them. Oh, wow. That's actually kind of cool. I do like the little sprites that they do on this so far. Like, it actually matches, like, the art style, I guess. So it kind of, like, nails it. It's actually pretty good. Then again, they probably just, like, copied it over from, like, the main thing. Reaching out to my bedside cabinet, I swipe my phone and check the time. Midday. There's no point in going to school today. We've already missed half of it. Besides, I don't think Natsuki would be up for it after last night's. Well, I sit up and decide to head downstairs and make breakfast for the two of us. She will appreciate the effort. I try to be as quiet as possible in an attempt to not wake her up while I slip out from her duvet. I head to the kitchen to decide to make something quick and easy so I can bring it to her. Searching through the fridge, I find some bacon. I start mixing together some pancake batter after. Oh, I thought they mixed it with the pancake batter. I was about to say, it's like bacon pancakes? Fucking Adventure Time? That would have been actually really cool. Batter after a short search of ingredients. As I'm cooking, I hear a light knock on the door. Anxious about leaving and cooking, I rush to answer. It's Sayori. Hey, Sayori, what are you doing here? Man, dude, allergies are fucking with me right now. I thought you'd be back at school. I step outside, closing the door behind me. I don't want her to know Natsuki's here. I was planning on it, but I just couldn't get out of bed this morning. Are you cooking? It smells really sweet. Sayori peers through my window to see what I'm up to in the kitchen. Natsuki? Taking a look at myself, I see Natsuki tending to breakfast. Crap. I see what's going on, Blorpus. You do? Yes, you two are making cupcakes again. Oh, she's hiding something. I can feel the sweat on my forehead begin to bead. I'm so done for. Yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise for the club. Neither of us were expecting to see you, though. I give Sayori a weak smile and attempt to reassure her. Don't worry, Blorpus, your secret is safe with me. Uh-oh, more drama? Not again. Well, since you're busy, I'll leave you two lovers be. Oh, that, I think she knows, dude. And she's about to leave. I stop her momentarily. I was just wondering, are you going to the club? I guess, since I'm actually up, I might as well. Especially if you're bringing the cupcakes. Yeah. Sayori leaves without another word. I return to the kitchen and Nicole start worrying about the false promise I gave to Sayori. Guess that the convinced Natsuki that we should cook a batch. He's nearly finished making our meal. Ah, the breakfast. I was supposed to be a surprise. I was going to wake you up and have it all ready for you. Then Sayori knocked and you could have burned the house down, dummy. Look. She points to the spatula at a plate of charred pancakes. Dude, I can't fucking cook pancakes, man. I'm a fucking loser. What are you seeing this guy, Natsuki? Like, come on now. Orbis is a little dumb in the head. I lost a chromosome or two. I guess we're here even now, huh? You saved me and I saved our breakfast. A part of me wants to scold her for the warped perception of what even meant, but another doesn't want to bring up the events of last night with her. Decide that I'll make a snide remark at most. Not quite. Maybe one day. Maybe. Natsuki's really something else outside of the club room. Maybe it's just because she doesn't have to put on a show for the other club members. They always call her cute, though I could surely see why. I set the table and sit down with Natsuki. At first, she starts eating almost viciously, but quickly snaps out of it, remembering I'm in the room. How is it? It's delicious. Burnt, but delicious. She continued to scoff her breakfast down, albeit at a slightly slower pace. Once we're both finished, I take her plate from her place in the dishwasher for her. So, do you want to do anything today? Oh, I kind of promised Harry that we'd make a batch of cupcakes for the club later. If you want to, then maybe we can set aside a few just for later. Natsuki immediately jumps at her chair, grabbing an apron draped over the handle. Let's do it. Before I can react, she's tearing through my cupboards and drawers, looking at everything she needs, only occasionally stopping to ask where I keep certain utensils and ingredients. Ready to help? Of course. Hopefully it'll be more useful than last time. You better be. Natsuki playfully punches my shoulder. God. Oh, the shoulder. Don't tell me that actually seriously hurt you. Aw. The door. Lorpus, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. It's okay. It's only a bruise. You just caught my surprise is all. I'm having an extremely hard time trying to play it off. That genuinely hurt. I forgot how much powers. You probably fucking broke your shoulder, my man. You need to go to the hospital. Well, trying to avoid that, I guess. I don't know. Well, what's like I don't know. It was like healthcare like covered in Japan. I don't know. What do you want me to do first? Well, I guess you can start preheating the oven to 350. I'll deal with the dry ingredients. I do a small part in which Natsuki gets started. She's so precise with her movements. It's almost hypnotic. Natsuki catches me staring at her, completely spaced out. Dummy. What? I shake my head as jerked back into the moment. You were staring. Oh, sorry. What next? I've got everything ready besides the eggs. Could you crack them into this bowl for me while I set the tray liners? I grab an egg and each hand crack both simultaneously. Show off. Yeah, so? What's the matter with me trying to show off for you? Lorpus? I finally got you? What do you mean? You get all embarrassed when I try to be sweet. Yeah, Natsuki, you're adorable. Natsuki begins to prepare the cake batter. Lorpus, can we talk about last night? As much as I want to fully understand what happened, maybe we should leave that for later. Yeah, okay. Natsuki nods in agreement and returns to the batter. He finishes mixing it and begins to distribute the batter evenly between the cups. I mean, hopefully us dismissing it isn't like actually cause her to not want to say anything at all. I'll wash the beaters by hand and attach them to the mixer. I start to mix the icing. I should have done this last time. And what? Leave me to mix all the batter by hand? Yeah, you're stronger than you think. Natsuki huffed with an arrogant look on her face. Yeah, you secretly are busky. You don't know. And don't you forget it. The enticing smell of chocolate cookies begin to seep the oven. It's going to be difficult to not eat any from the club. I drip blue food coloring into the icing. The timer rings and Natsuki opens the oven door. Instantly, my entire house is filled with the mouth-watering scent of Natsuki's baking. Oh my god, these ones smell even better than the last batch. Natsuki sets them on a rack to cool for a few minutes while I finish the icing. Are you almost done? We have to get going soon. I stop the mixer for a moment and plunge my finger into a cobalt sea of sugar. I raise my finger to my mouth. Natsuki grabs my waist and pulls my arm away from my face. She scoops the icing off my finger into her own and promptly licks it off. Hey, what, do you expect me to put your finger in your mouth? That'd be gross. Huh? You're only saying that because I did that to you. Yeah, of course, that makes you... Wait, am I missing something? I don't remember. Oh, wait, okay, I remember now. I remember. I do remember. That was something that did happen if we did take Natsuki's road. I remember. I'm not gross. I can't help but crack a smile as I speak. It would be a lie if I said I didn't enjoy her teasing. It makes her so happy when she gets a reaction out of me, even if only a tiny one. Natsuki and I ice the cupcakes to get ready to leave. Quickly, I head up to my room and get changed in my school uniform. Natsuki, without her uniform, is forced to wear her clothes I gave her. Seeing as most of the teachers will have left by the time we arrive, she shouldn't end up getting into any trouble. I return to the kitchen for a moment to grab some tinfoil and cover the cupcakes with it to protect them. Natsuki notices and heads out the door I follow. As we're walking down the street, Sayori calls out to us from her door. Hey! Natsuki grabs my arm, signaling for me to stop walking as Sayori catches up. Ooh, I can smell this from my house. I can't wait. Wait, she's not going to just carry that like she's just wearing my shirt? I feel like this is definitely going to set something off, dude. Natsuki, Sayori, and I make our way to the school. Sayori is acting quite normal considering what happened just a few days ago. Come to think of it, Natsuki is too. Perhaps they wouldn't like to dwell on dark times. I don't blame them. I just can't help being reminded of the traumatic events. Within a few minutes we arrive at school, only the last few students trickle out the doors as it's the end of the school day. The three of us make our way to the club room, being careful not to drop the cupcakes. I set the cupcakes down at the desk near the door. Hey, Yuri. Sayori runs up and gives her a hug. Yeah, Sayori. Sorry, just startled me. Where have you two been? Not feeling well? Yeah, I wasn't feeling so good the past few days. I was really sick. Me too. Well, I'm glad you two are back now and healthy. Yeah. But Natsuki, where's your uniform? Oh, it was dirty and I didn't have time to wash it. But you'll get in all sorts of trouble with the teachers if they see you out of uniform. Well, that's why I skipped the rest of the school day. Yuri stares down at Natsuki doubtfully. Instead of calling her out, though, she changes the subject. By the way, I have a surprise for you all. Oh? What is it? It is a surprise for a reason, Sayori. Just wait a moment, I'll show you when Monica arrives. Lorpus and I decided since I was feeling better that we should make some cupcakes. I've already missed the majority of the classes this week, so what's one more day? Especially if it means I get to bake. Natsuki retrieves the box of cupcakes and lifts it up the foil, showing off our handiwork. Such a deep shade of blue. They look delectable. Thanks. And I can't wait, I'm starving. Me too. Not me, I'm stuffed. What do you mean? When I went over to Blorpus's house to make, he made me breakfast. Aw, Blorpus, you're so sweet. Thanks, Yuri. I'm actually kind of thirsty, actually. I'll be back in a second. So Yuri walks into the club room, running towards the fountain down the hall. Oh, is she about to pull Yuri? Dude, no. No. Not again. Sayori walks out of the club room, turning towards the fountain down the hall. A few moments later, Mono walks in the club room from the other door. Hi, Monica. Wow, looks like everyone bothered to show... Little attitude, okay. Natsuki bites her tongue. Yuri buries her head in her novel again. I'm left standing alone, fidgeting with my hands. Yeah, I guess. About time. She seems pretty upset about the festival. I hope maybe our cupcakes will be a sufficient peace offering. Sayori returns, carton of apple juice in hand. Hey, Mona. Hi, Sayori. What happened on Monday? Were you sick? Yeah, Blorpus had to take me to the hospital. Blorpus, I thought you said it was a family emergency. It was, kinda. I've known her for ages, so she's basically like family for me at this point. Besides, I've never seen her like that. Felt like I had to make sure she was gonna be okay. What about you, Natsuki? What's your excuse? I was sick too. And don't call it an excuse if you don't believe us or something. No, I do. It's just isn't good enough reasons to have ruined. Why is she so pent up about this festival, dude? I should have guessed that she still was up in arms and about the festival. Of course, I mean, unless you were nearly dying. Okay, Monica's being a little bitch right now. I'd certainly understand. And since you were both here, I take it wasn't the case. Whatever, just don't miss important days like these again or there will be consequences. In an effort to break the hostile mood that Monica was causing, Yuri clears her throat. I have something for all of you. Yuri lifts her bag and the desk unpacks a new tea set. It's not much, but I thought it'd be nice to share. The new set has 5 cups, one for each of us. Each one has our names painted on it with a different color. Ooh. The new teapot has Literature Club written in script across the middle on each side. Thanks, Yuri. This looks so elegant. Thank you. And the cups are a little bigger. Thanks, Yuri. This must have been quite some preparation. Thanks. Yuri, an uncomfortable amount of attention being given to her, turns to Monica, who hasn't said a word. Oh, good job, Yuri. Dude, why is she so negative? You could tell. Could it sound like any more monotone? Yuri politely nods and retreats back to her novel. Sayori is writing something down. I can't make it out what it is, but it looks like to be a poem. Hey, Blorpus, come on. Natsuki, dragging me to my arm, pushing me down under the windowsill. She grabs me the next volume of Parfait Girls from her set, replacing the volume from last night to its rightful spot. We sit and read the volume in silence, besides the occasional giggle from Natsuki. No, we're reading again. Hopefully Monica doesn't ruin it. After around 20 minutes, and Monica's gonna ruin it. Dude. Get our attention from across the club room. Ahem. Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems. I left my poem for Natsuki at home. I'm assuming Natsuki wasn't able to write one, and presumably Sayori too. Well, none of you even tried to? We all stayed silent. I did, but maybe we should just wait till tomorrow. Natsuki and Sayori probably couldn't write because they fell ill, but I'm not sure about. Fine. Tomorrow it is then. We all gather around the table. Monica is spacing out. Something else must be bothering her. Either way, there's still no excuse to be so cold towards all of us. Yeah, I mean, I get it's like a festival. Like, but at the same time, like, being so hostile about it, I don't know, man. That's just like a little excessive. You know, I've been excited about to use the new tea set. Oh, I apparently skipped something. Boil the kettle. I assume you'll be having a cup of tea? I nod silently. I'll get the cupcakes. Monica pulls a fresh piece of paper from her notebook and begins writing. Natsuki sets the cupcakes down in the center of the table. Yuri returns with the kettle. Monica seems to be oblivious as to what's going on around her. She's writing furiously, pressing the pen deep into the paper. Oh, yeah, that's why I couldn't write, because Yuri still has my fucking pen. Give me back my pen, Yuri. Here we go. Steam begins to flow from the kettle, and Yuri transfers the water into the pot. Yuri pours onto each of her respective cups. Moments of silence go by as if it were hours. Monica really killed the mood with her attitude. Sayori has already pilfered her cupcake from the tray and bites down into it. Wow, Natsuki, these are the best ones yet. You just haven't tried this recipe yet. Sayori, reaching for her cupcake, accidentally tips it over, spilling its contents all over Monica's notepad. Jesus, do you have to be such a klutz? Here, act together. You're supposed to be the vice president. Monica's sudden snap takes all of us off guard. Sayori, clearly flustered, knocks the overturned teacup onto the ground, shattering it across the club room. No! For Christ's sake, Sayori, do you ever pay attention to what you're doing? You know what? You're sorry again? Just like how you were sorry about for not... Dude! And dragging a Blorpus to the hospital with you? That was pretty selfish. Oh my God. Okay. Monica is just... I don't know. He's on something right now. If Blorpus was here, he could have just continued on without you. Or Natsuki, considering she probably would have weaseled her way out of reading anyways. Everyone besides Monica is another shock. Hospital? Why is she being so hostile? Sayori rushes out of the room crying, quickly followed by Natsuki, who's attempting to comfort her. Yuri has moved her usual seat to the other side of the room, her face buried into the novel. I stand and Monica glares at me. Monica, what the hell are you doing? Go take care of her. She clearly can't take care of herself. I want to scream at her after what she said. I have an urge to slap her. Instead, I rush out the door to console Sayori and Natsuki. I can hear them in the hallways upstairs, Sayori sobbing, filling otherwise silent halls. I run up the stairs to see her crying on the bench, Natsuki alongside her. Hey, it's okay. Monika's just being I don't know what she's doing, okay? She's probably just had a really bad day or something. She's just taking it out on you. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. What I'm trying to say is, don't take it to heart. She knows that we were all looking forward to the festival. Maybe she just takes things a little just harder than the rest of us. I don't care, Blorpus. That's not how you speak to people. I'm going home. Sayori stands. Oh, crap. I'll walk with you tomorrow. But until Monika stops her campaign to hurt everyone, I'm staying the hell away from the club. Sayori wipes the remainder of her tears from her cheeks. You two have fun dealing with her. Tell her if she wants to talk. She knows where I live. Wait. Sayori, come back. We will sort it out together. Doesn't that sound better? Yeah, come on, Sayori. It'll be easier this way. Sayori's entire attitude shifts. She's no longer crying. Her face completely blank. She turns to me. Blorpus, I'll see you later. I'm leaving. We can walk home with you. I don't really want to go back there anyways. Yeah, me neither. Sayori looks at the two of us and shakes her head. No, I just want to be alone right now. Okay, well, you should join us for dinner tonight? Natsuki gives me an odd look. Yeah. Did you just say join us? Well, yeah, that's the part of the reason why Natsuki was already at my house this morning. She had a really bad night and no, I'll just stay home. Maybe my mom will order some takeout. Have fun. Sayori turns and heads down the stairs. Oh, no. Got sad again. I've never seen her like that. Not even when I caught her trying to... Natsuki, could you give me a second? What are you doing? I just need to call someone quickly. Natsuki nods and takes off and waits at the end of the hallway. Worried, I ring her mother, who's already at home. I explain what happened. She tells me there's no reason to be worried. Explains that the doctor had given her some antidepressants during the last trip to the hospital. She tells me that it could just be a side effect from the drugs. Oh, hopefully she doesn't do what Natsuki tried doing in the beginning. I let her know that I'm still concerned and to please keep an eye on her. Sayori's mom brushes it off and wishes me a good day. Still worried and sick about Sayori, I catch up to Natsuki. Listen, do you want to go back to the club or... Like hell I'm going back. Now, oh, that bitch is in there. Well, I still need to get my bag and stuff, so I guess I'll meet you back at the entrance. You okay with that? Fine. I'll wait. Thanks. Hurry up, though. I take off back downstairs to the club room. Bursting through the door, Yuri nearly jumps out of her seat and Monika, writing a new, drier page of her notepad, turns to face me. What do you want? None of your business. Leaning down on my desk, I pick up my backpack and sling it over my shoulders. Moving back towards the exit, Monika tries to get my attention. Blorpus, what's wrong with you? I turn and stared at in utter disbelief. What the fuck is wrong with you, Monika? Oh, our boy's snapping. He's growing a fucking pair, finally. Ever since we accidentally ruined your festival event, you've been nothing but pure venom to the club. You were needlessly rude to Sayori and Natsuki, neither of which were in a mental state capable of handling that right now. I understand that it was a big day and it was important to you, but you have no right to lose your shit on us. And don't think I didn't hear about what you said to Yuri. I was only partly telling the truth. I knew that Monika had said something to Yuri, but I didn't know what. Oh, is that so, Blorpus? Well, you do know what she's been doing, don't you? Yeah, I do. Yuri's eyes are locked onto me, peering over her book. She's shocked, but she won't call my bluff. Yeah, she's been trying to sabotage the club. We know. She doesn't want any new members. Not only that, but I call her rummaging through your stationery yesterday. You did take my pen! Yuri, give me my pen back! But I'm not mad at you right now. I'm still mad at her because she's a bitch. So I'll get back to you in a minute. Monika, I already told you she was being a selfish bitch. Monika turns and points at Yuri. You can't fool me, Yuri. I know exactly what's been going on here. Monika, that's way over the line. How paranoid are you to think? Shut up and listen to me. You're the real person. You're the real reason the festival was canceled. I could give a shit that Sayori is sick, of course. Yuri just wanted to let it go. So I'll tell you the same thing I told her. This is my club. We do what I say. Do I make myself clear? Crystal clear. But there's one thing, Yuri. Care to explain? Fuck you. Oh, Yuri, I fucking love you. You crazy bitch. Do you not see that this is... Hey there. Don't cut too deep. Oh my god, dude. If I knew shit like this was going down, I'd have some fucking popcorn next to me. This is getting fucking intense. Whatever Monika meant by that, Yuri was affected and mortified. She drops her novel to her ground and falls back to her chair stunned. Shoving me out of the way, Monika marches over to Yuri. She stumbles out of her desk and backs away into the closet. Monika follows her, and I watch from behind from all the commotion. No way. What is happening right now? She grabs her wrist and yanks her sleeve up. Oh, what? They actually, no, Monica is on a fucking warpath right now. You couldn't just help yourself, could you? What did I say, Yuri? Yuri stays silent, her eyes fearful. Monica moves closer, forcing her to make eye contact. Maybe I didn't make myself clear, Yuri. What did I say? I can't believe what I'm seeing. I didn't. Shut up. You did tell the club? That's right. If you dare criticize my ability to lead a club again, Yuri, everybody's going to know about this. Everyone. How do you think they'd feel about you knowing what you do behind closed doors? My blood is boiling. I'm just about to ready to knock her out. Monica, what the hell's gotten into you? You're crazy. Monica lets go of Yuri's arm, pushing Yuri's desk away from her. Looking at me, she speaks up. Oh, Yuri's arm. You want to see crazy, Blurpus? I'll show you crazy. From her school blazer, she pulls a sheet of paper, neatly folded. She thrusts it into my hand. Oh, wait. Is this is the thing that Sayori? Okay, so I do remember that now. She did make the little this note in the thing before she actually did in the original. Oh my god! But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? That is crazy. What the hell is this? The poem that Sayori sent me this morning, the morning of the festival. She told me everything after. It was supposed to be your suicide note. Suicide note? What the hell is wrong with you? Sayori, she'd never... Monica. I shake my head in disbelief. Wordlessly, I storm out of the club room. So she still did all that, knowing that she was about to off herself. I walked out of vacant halls. I can see Natsuki standing outside through the glass. Are you okay, Blurpus? You look a little... I'll be okay. It's just Monica who's not okay. Dude, that is terrible. They really made Monica like the real, like, not just like, I can understand her being evil in the base game, but in this mod, she's just like a bitch. I don't know what else to say. But so far, I'm liking this mod so far. It's actually really good so far. They've done great. I show Sayori's poem to Natsuki and then walk back to my house. She can't believe what she's looking at either. You know, Blurpus, that's serious. You think we should check back on her? After what happened earlier? Yeah, definitely. First, we head back to my house just to drop off our school bags. We head towards Sayori's house. I knock on Sayori's door. She answers the door, but just stares at us. Hey, Sayori, we just wanted to check in on you. I'm fine. I told you that already. I ordered pizza and I was just about to eat it. You two enjoy making your dinner. She edges the door shut. Wait, Sayori, I wedge my foot in the door before she can close it on us. She tries again, but harder this time. Monica gave me this. I nudge Natsuki and she nods, giving Sayori the poem. Oh yeah, I forgot I sent that to her. Whoops. Listen, Sarah, if you ever need to hang out or if you need anyone to talk to, Blurpus and I are always here to listen. We are friends after all. Sayori forces a laugh. Sure, Natsuki. Where can I find you? Blurpus's place? Dude, why is everybody so mean in this mod? All because I prefer Natsuki in this? I mean, I still prefer Yuri, but Natsuki in the mod? Really? Sayori shuts the door on the two of us. I didn't think she would care that Natsuki was staying with me. I should really sit down to Sayori and explain the situation sooner rather than later. Natsuki and I head back home to eat and get settled in for the night. Dude, this is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Blurpus? Yeah? You barely have any food left. How are we supposed to make dinner? I don't know. Well, we have to go shops, but quickly. It won't be long before they close. Wait, I just realized, where is my parents at in this? Or the main MC's character? Or where's his parents? Like, does he just not have them? He just live by himself? I open the closet by the door and grab my jacket. You coming? Because I don't really know what I'm getting. It's getting pretty cold out there. And I don't have a coat. Is it at your place? No, Blurpus. I don't own one. I hand Natsuki my coat for the time being. Well, hold on to this for now then. Yep. I can handle the weather until we get to the shopping center. Are you sure? Because I really wouldn't want... It's fine, believe me. Come on, we're going to have to hurry before the shops close. As we exit the house, a gust of chilly wind hits us both. Natsuki hurriedly pulls my coat on. I shiver violently. We catch the bus and make our way to the store. On the route, the bus passes Natsuki's house. She shuffles down in her seat in an attempt to keep it out of her sight. I can understand. You okay? Natsuki wraps her arm around mine. Yeah. Shortly after the bus arrives at our stop, we can make our way to the mall. So, we're actually going on a little date right now? Just going on a little shopping date? Natsuki's already dragging me into a nearby clothing store before I can finish my sentence. She rips my jacket off and hands it to me. They're all so cute. Oh, Blurpus, how do you like this one? Oh, that's actually, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of a cool jacket. I like it. You know, it fits you perfectly too. Oh, and look at the scarf. It goes perfectly with it. Natsuki walks to the cash register to pay. Natsuki, where'd you get this money from? Oh, I have to take it from my dad. You're stealing it? It's not stealing. Well, I don't like thinking it is. It's usually for baking stuff, sometimes manga. I was saving for Parfait Girl's box set, but this is more important. The clerk scans both of her items, and the total was a bit steeper than Natsuki expected. Begrudgingly, she brings back the scarf in the rack she found it on. I have an idea. I grabbed the scarf while she's paying for the jacket and grabbed it back beanie myself. You think this looks good on me? Maybe. Good enough. I place the two items on the counter and the cashier gives me a sly little smile, scanning my things. Oh, wait, are we buying her thing? That is so sweet. Natsuki's waiting. I didn't know what I said. During the time we spent indoors, it had begun to snow outside. Could have done with the skirt after all, huh? Just you wait. Natsuki begins to shiver as we wait, and the snow begins to settle as the bus comes to a halt. The snow is beautiful. Yeah. We board the bus over with our things and sit at the back. I give Natsuki a window seat. We sit together wordlessly as she becomes more entranced by the snowfall. Dude, that's so cute. I mean, you get a little date going. It's a shame that it'll be all gone in the morning. Never really sticks. Yeah, I wish I'd stayed a bit longer too. Natsuki rests her head on my shoulder, still staring out the window. This is nice. I wrap my arm around her. We stayed this way for the remainder of our trip back home. As we approach our stop, I grab all of our bags. The bus comes to a stop and we get off. Oh, dude. I do like the night effects that they do with the bass, like backgrounds and stuff too. We're a short walk from the house. Now's probably a good time to, hey, Blurpus, how much was that hat after all? Oh, I actually don't have a clue. I only bought it so I could surprise you with this anyways. I pulled the scarf from the inside of the hat. Blurpus, you really didn't have to buy my scarf, you know. I know I didn't. I just wanted to. I hold it out and she reaches out to grab it. Draping it around her neck, she beams to me, speechless. Blurpus, Aww. Grabs the sleeves of my jacket. I pull her in close and embrace the moment for as long as possible. Her grip loosens a little. Sorry. You shouldn't be. Okay, I just couldn't stop myself. It's fine, Natsuki. In fact, this is great. Thanks, Blurpus, for everything you've done for me. I never want this to end, nor do I. We remain together for a little more. Eventually, our responsibilities get the better of us and we separate. I take Natsuki by the hand and we walk to the grocery store. We grab all the ingredients that we need to for the night and head our way. Hey, Blurpus, I can carry some of those for you. No need. It's my turn to do some heavy lifting. The pain from my shoulder slowly returns, leaving it aching. I do my best to ignore it. Dude, I honestly... it's only one day after, I think. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense. As we approach my house, I take a peek over Sayori's window. Her bedroom light is on. I think back to the hospital. I told her I'd be there for her no matter what. Did I break that promise by letting Natsuki stay with me? No. When I explain the situation with Natsuki, Sayori will understand. I know her. We arrive back at my house. I set the bags on the ground and unlock the door. Natsuki wanders towards the gate. I don't want to go inside. Not just yet. It sounds childish, but I kind of want to enjoy the snow. Only for a little longer. Well, wait here and I'll be right back. Swinging open the door to the house, I make a beeline for the refrigerator. I hurriedly throw everything inside, not even bothering to take the food out of the bags. I'll return outside. Natsuki is nowhere to be seen. That actually scared me. From what seemed to be thin air, however, a snowball hits me in the square in the face. I recoil, stunned. Hey! That's it. If she wants a snowball fight, I'll give her a snowball fight. I duck over for cover behind a bush, and she's already packing another. I begin to collect my own. I hear the footsteps crunch in the snow as she creeps towards me. As I poke my head around, I clipped her by Natsuki's next snowball. Nice try. I return a fire on her. I hit her in the back and she retreats towards the gate. Natsuki lets out a yelp and falls to the ground. Oh no, did she get hurt? Oh God, are you okay? I rush over to her side, taking a knee to make sure she's not injured. Natsuki, I'm so sorry. Nasky scoops a mound of snow and throws it at my face. Oh, that's typical Natsuki. She gets back onto her feet and runs inside, giggling. Stunned and covered in snow, I sit and process what just happened for a moment. I brush myself off and head back inside. Natsuki's washing her hands in the kitchen. You win this time. Don't think I'll fall for that again. Oh, yeah? Then she leaves the water running for me as I proceed to wash my hands as well. I splash some room temperature water on my face. Ah, that's nice. Oh, come on. I could have done so much worse. I dry my hands and face using a flannel. I open the fridge and start unloading a bag of ingredients onto the counter. What do you think you're doing, Blorpus? Sit your ass down. I'm cooking tonight. You don't want my help at all? Nope. I can handle it. I mean, you did your part by carrying everything for me. This is the least I could do when you're letting me stay here. I shrug. Not about to say no to a meal cooked for me by Nasky of all people. If you insist, I take a seat at the table. I'm right here in case you need a hand, okay? I think she's going to be flirting most of the time. Are you just going to be watching me cook? That's a bad thing? Well, not really. You might want to pay attention to what I'm doing, though. Considering you almost set the house on fire making those pancakes. I can feel the blood rush to my face. You're never going to let me live that down, are you? Nope. Nasky moves fluidly around my kitchen. You really need to learn about managing your time in the kitchen. Cooking and baking should be fun, not a pain in the ass. If it's stressing you out, then you're probably doing it wrong. That's very poetic of you, Natsuki. I might have heard it on a cooking show. Natsuki resumes her work as I watch it from the table. Okay, now I just need to let this simmer for a few minutes and we'll be set. Really? That quickly? What do you expect? I'm a pro. I can do it in no time. Natsuki begins to set the table. Wait, let me sort this out. I've done practically nothing anyways. I position placemats in the silverware on both sides of the table. Natsuki divides the food onto our plates. The scent of chicken and sauteed vegetables fills the kitchen. It's only stir-fry purpose. It's not that special. I mean, fucking, for me, stir-fries, dude, if someone made me stir-fry, dude, that'd be awesome. I do love me some stir-fry, dude. Sure, it smells great. She talks about it like it's nothing, but I can tell she's reveling in her compliment. We sit at the table and eat our dinner. After we're both finished, I take our dishes and place them in the dishwasher. I fill the sink with hot soapy water and let the pan soak for a few moments. Natsuki's already made her way to the couch and started looking for something to watch. She shouts to me from the next room over. Blorpus, anything you want to watch? Unless you got something in mind, not really. I scrub the pan hastily and toss it into the rest of the load. I enter the living room and find Natsuki staring out the window. Aw, it stopped snowing. It'll probably be gone by tomorrow. Hey, at least we got to have our fun with it, right? Natsuki nods in agreement. Natsuki flips through channels. Soap, drama, comedy, soap, documentary, soap, game show, etc., etc. There's nothing good on. Football. Football's a good one. Oh, wait, never mind. It's like Wednesday. There's no football playing on Wednesday. I know. You want to look for a movie instead? Sure. I open a streaming app and then Natsuki... Are we about to... She picks a cutesy love story. I didn't even get a chance to read the title before she hits play button. I love this movie so much. I used to watch it all the time because... Blorpus, I forgot. Natsuki pauses the movie and turns to me. About everything. My father. I can see the tears forming from her eyes. Blorpus. He has a problem. He's been like this ever since my mom left us. I think I was 5. Looking back, I can't get why he stopped talking to him. He was a terrible person before, but why me? What did I ever do? I think my dad blamed me for her leaving. I think that's the reason he drinks so much. He always tells me I remind him of her and that he hates it. Natsuki can't even speak. The sobbing is drowning her voice. Natsuki, just try and breathe, okay? Take your time. We don't have to talk about this right now. We can save this for another day if... No, Blorpus. I need you to know. Ever since I was 14, he's resorted to borderline torturing me for existing. He only brings home food once a week. It's usually just leftovers from a restaurant. And when he drinks, he sees me as my mother. That day you saw me in the hospital, that wasn't even the worst. Believe me, I've tried to run away from him before. A couple years ago, I found my mom's address. It's been something like 11 years since I'd seen her. I took the train to her city, and when I knocked on her door, she slammed the door in my face, telling me that she left for a reason and that she didn't want me. So I came back home because I had nowhere else to go. He found out I went to see my mother. That's when he really started to take his anger out on me. He beat me to the point I had to cover it up with makeup just to be able to... Is that why the bruises were gone? It was like makeup and everything? Okay, that's okay. That's starting to track now. That makes sense. It's still terrible though. That had to fucking happen though. And again, to anybody who is swinging by and watching this, apparently this is taking some very heavy subjects. So do keep in mind that viewer discretion is advised. If you are still watching this and you're getting uncomfortable with this, it's okay to leave. If you need to, it's perfectly understandable. So do keep that in mind. If you are continuing to watch, just do keep in mind it probably will, and most likely will get darker from here based on how it's going so far. So do keep that in mind. Just want to let you guys know. He beat me to the point I had to cover it up to make it up just to be able to go to school. Of course, no one noticed. I secretly hoped that someone would think something was up, that I'd have to explain myself, but they never did. I mean, I was trying to cover up, so I can't really blame them. She takes a moment, wiping her eyes for her sleeve. The other night, the drinks, that was the only escape I could think of. I'd gone back to the doctor a few hours after you saw me. He gave me painkillers for my ribs, so I stole the bottle of wine from my dad's rack in the basement. I've tried everything to get away from him, but every goddamn time, I would always fail. I have to go back. I wanted to die. I really wanted it. All to get away from him. I thought the pills would have been enough. But I guess the few that I had left when I was ready to go weren't. And I'm glad, because you came to check in on me. You were worried. You cared about me. I never thought I'd have this. I never thought I would feel this way. This is the first time I can remember where I felt truly happy. All those years, all the pain. Nothing can change the past, but I grabbed Natsuki by the shoulders and hold her tight. Natsuki buries her face into my chest. She's sobbing uncontrollably. I won't let anything else happen to you, Natsuki. I promise. You're here now, and I'm always here for you, no matter what. Do you understand? She nods her head, keeping it embedded in my chest. I sit there with her for a while. I don't know what else to do other than let her cry. She's held all this pain in for so long. She needs to let it all out. After a long time, she sits back upright, wiping her tears from her face. While she's drying her eyes, I glance at the clock. Getting really late. If we plan on attending class tomorrow, we should go to bed. Although there really isn't much point in going. We've already missed a good part of the week anyways. So are we just not going to go to school anymore? We're going to become dropouts. Work at a fast food restaurant. We're going to work at McDonald's for the rest of our life. Oh my God. Now, for reading with me at the club, for helping me bake at the festival, for saving my life, for everything, really. It's no problem, Natsuki. I'll do it again for you. You're so sweet. Natsuki, from the day I laid eyes on you, I thought you were perfect. So I tried to impress you with my trash poems. Why I spent so much time with you. That's why I really wanted to get to know you. Everything about you was just wonderful. But there's one thing that I can't stand. You hid this pain from me. I could have helped sooner. I understand that you had reasons for not telling me, but Natsuki, I really don't know what else to say than I love you. Everything else about you makes me feel a way I've truly never felt before. Natsuki doesn't know what to do. She sits there for a moment. I love you too. She's weeping again. This time, tears of joy is seen. She wraps her arms around me again, significantly tighter than before. I can't help but think back at the hospital. When Sayori told me that she loved me, is this part of the reason why I couldn't say it back? Yes, it is. Do you still want to watch the movie? Of course. We resume the movie from the beginning. Aww. They actually finally admitted that's actually nice, but at the same time, I still feel bad for Sayori though. As the movie credits roll, I realize that it's now early morning. I nudge Natsuki to stand and she follows. I head to the kitchen for a drink and Natsuki lingers behind me. Plurpus, can we sleep together again? I really liked it. Sure, come on then. Natsuki and I head upstairs to her bedroom. I let her in the change first. She closed the door behind me and I wait patiently outside. Just because I said I love you, that doesn't give you the right to peep. I know. I'll stay out, I promise. Of course, I won't invade her privacy, not without her consent anyway. Okay, I'm ready. Come in. I inch the door open and Natsuki is already in bed. I grab my pajamas in the drawer and take a top off as... Did you really just in front of me? What's the problem? Natsuki seems tense, as if she wants to say something but is withholding it. Dummy. Oh, right. I was about to get dressed in front of her. Do I ever stop and think about anything? Moving out of the hall for a moment, I get changed into my pajamas. I come back in. I climb back into bed after turning off the light. Natsuki immediately rolls over and holds me tight as she did the night before. Good night, Blorpus. I don't know why I chose Blorpus for how serious this is. It's just, it really just pulls you out of the experience. Oh my God. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, it's just, this is alarm. I'm not going to keep doing that. I jerk awake, waking Natsuki as well. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my phone. Natsuki lays back down and closes her eyes. It's fine. I checked my phone to see who tried to call me. Sayori's mother? Oh no. No, that can't be good. Climbing out of bed and moving to the hall, I call her back and ask if everything is all right. No, everything is not all right. She explained to me that Sayori had a meltdown last night. She was hysterical, screaming that she wanted to die, that life was nothing but pain, but seemingly endless suffering. She tells me that Sayori has been admitted to the hospital. Apparently, the two of them will be back in a few days. She also instructed me to check my mail. Apparently, Sayori came by last night to see us when we got back. Instead of knocking, she dropped a letter off. I wish Sayori and her well and head downstairs. No, Sayori went back. Oh. I can't believe this happened again. At the foot of the door, there's an envelope with my name on it. Tearing it open, I begin to read. Sayori, life isn't work. It's nothing but suffering. Day by day, my mind is fluttering. Thoughts of death, depression, and rising. If I end up dead, it won't be surprising. If I stare at a wall and think about this, I've been feeling this way since I was a kid. I stare at my knife. Not that, too messy. I think of some pills swallowed in vain. I think of a gun at my head I would aim. I would sleep sound and not have to take the pain and suffering I live through each day. I'm mentally exhausted at trying to keep up, but all I want to do is sleep and never wake up. No. I can't believe what I'm reading. Not again. I'm glad her mom took her to the hospital. I noticed a note written on the back. I wish I was her. No, Natsuki, stop. Sayori, no. Oh, no. I feel sick. I can't believe this. Natsuki walks up behind me. What's the matter? I wordlessly hand her the poem. Oh, God. Natsuki's about to hand it back to me before she notices the scribble on the back. Wait, there's more. It takes her a second to process what it meant. She loosens her grip on the paper, letting it all fall out of her hands. Oh. How does she even... No clue. We both stand up at the doorway for a moment. Eventually, we both take a seat on the couch together. You should call. Maybe ask her mom if she wants you to visit. That's a good idea. I ring Sayori's mother and she answers right away. I asked if Sayori would like me to visit. According to her, she would love it. I let her know that I'll be there as soon as I can. Looks like I'm going right now. You coming with? No, I don't really want to get involved. So you'll be okay here by yourself for a few hours. Yeah, I'll just watch TV or... Oh no, please, no. You see, I'm worried about leaving Natsuki by herself, dude. All right, sure. I'll take my phone off and keys off the table. I nip her on the cheek as I pass by her seat again. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I pray nothing fucking happens while I'm gone checking Sayori. I feel like something is going to happen. I lock the door behind me, heading to the bus stop. I barely make it on the way to stop in time. Oh, I really have that feeling that something's going to happen to Natsuki while we're gone. Like her dad's probably going to come back or something. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But I mean, oh man, I don't know. Yeah, it's only a short ride to the hospital. I enter through the emergency doors. Moving as quickly as I followed, I find a reception desk and explain that I'm here to visit Sayori. They give me Sayori's room number. I move quickly in a mental health wing. I find a number and enter the room. Sayori? Blorpus? Sayori's mother leaves the room to give us privacy. I found your poem. I'd figured. Sayori, what's the matter? I told you I'm always here for you. Speak to me. Well, last night I wanted to... What I could hear through the door was you and her laughing. It was like the two of you were laughing at me. Sayori, you don't understand. No, I get it. It makes perfect sense. Sayori, do you know how much it hurts to see you happy? Why am I not allowed to be happy? Sayori, what? To know that I will never be needed? It feels like a knife being plunged on my chest, Blorpus, over and over and over again. And I can't stand it anymore. Sayori, Natsuki is staying with me because, Blorpus, you don't need to rub it in. You're happy with her. You don't need me anymore. There's no point in hiding it. Just go. Sayori, please, let me explain. Blorpus, go away, please. Having heard the commotion, the nurse peeks from her head through the door. She asks her if there's a problem. Please, just get him out of here. What? You wanted me here. Sayori, wait, please. Complying with the nurse's request to leave, I'm forced to make my own way out of the wing. I'm escorted back to the reception area where I'm instructed to leave. As I'm walking down the street, Sayori's words ring in my mind. I caused this. This is my fault. I can't believe this is happening again. Turning the corner to my stop, I watch as the bus speeds off. God damn it. I begin to walk back to my house. Oh, dude, I just... Like, literally, the one thing that I'm noticing with, like, the writing on this so far is, like, they notice how, like, the mood from, like, the main character slowly just gets worse and worse from all the drama. And it like, that last thing where it's saying is this fall, he's starting to get, like, the guilt and everything. I do like that little detail that you just slowly start to actually, like, see it, like, lower, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's kind of a neat little thing for, like, writing and stuff. Like, get you out of, like, it gets you, like, in their shoes. It took me a lot longer to get back home than I thought. I opened my front door. No. You there? No answer. I checked downstairs, but she's nowhere to be found. Natsuki? I head upstairs and I hear rustling coming from the guest room. I gently open the door. Okay. Oh, she isn't dead. Woo! Natsuki punches me in the stomach, almost dropping her tower in the process. Do you ever knock? Sorry. Get out, pervert. Sorry. Oh, okay. Thank God. God, something bad actually happened, but she's just taking a shower. I managed to get that out before Natsuki slams the door in my face. Kneeling onto my knees, I whined. I gasped for air. It takes me a moment to collect myself, but I get back to my feet. In the hallway, I repeatedly apologized to the door. You gotta be more careful. You could have seen me. You know? I know. It was an accident. I'm sorry, okay? You didn't need to hit me so hard, though. I wasn't sure it was you until I had already hit you. I'm sorry, too. Just please knock next time, okay? I will. Don't worry. Now give me a minute to get ready. Sure, I guess I'll just be in my room. I retreat to my room and wait. While I'm sat on my computer, my phone pings across the room. Picking it up, I see it's a text from Yuri? How'd she get my number? Oh no. Yuri, no. We already have too much on our plate. You're adding way much more than needs to be. Is this Splurpus' number? It's Yuri. I have no choice but to reply. Yeah, it's me. What's up? I need to talk to you about what you saw yesterday. I stare at it for a minute. Oh, fuck. I forgot about it. We saw her scars. We didn't actually see that before then. She wants to talk about the cuts, or are you talking about your arms? She takes a moment to respond, sitting over a sizable paragraph. Yes. Yeah, that's a giant paragraph. Just, yes. I was never given a chance to explain myself. I'm going to have to be careful on how I word my sentences. Well, I'm going to ask you questions then. All right. Did you cut yourself because you might be depressed? No, I'm not depressed. In fact, it's quite the contrary. The pain is what motivates me. It's so exhilarating. It's almost like a high. Then how'd you start? She takes her time writing out a response. 3 pips indicating that she's typing flicker one by one. Eventually her explanation comes out as a large paragraph. Well, I've always had a morbid fascination with knives from when I was young. Before I started, I just collect them. All different styles, engravings, and colors. They really are beautiful. And while reading a book some time ago, the topic came up, and I was only going to try it once to see what it felt like, but it grew into a fully fledged addiction. I know, courtesy of Monica, that's not a good position to be in, but I can't stop. There's just something about the blade effortlessly slicing open my skin that excites me. Oh my God, no, It's such a thrill, I can't help it anymore. The sensation is too powerful. That's not healthy. This is something else. I don't even know what to do, but there's something nagging at my mind. Speaking of Monica, how'd she find out? Another few minutes pass. Another paragraph. It was one day after the club had ended, no more than 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember what I was doing at the time, but my sleeve slipped up and Monica saw everything. We spoke about it for a few hours. She even invited me to her house to walk in private. She tried to help, but I could tell she's scared, but nothing she suggested actually worked. After she had to shut it down at the Leisure Club Festival, she took it out on me. She assumed that I was going to blame her, even though I really didn't think anything less of her when she had no choice but to postpone it. All I said is that she should have tried to get in contact with everybody before. She didn't really take it well. She threatened me, telling me not to make a scene about the festival in front of the rest of you, or else she'd tell everybody about my arms. I was very shaken about what she said, not just because of what she was threatening, but because I'd never seen that side of her. And if I'm honest with you, Blurpus, She scares me. Once again, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know the full story, but I can't approach it now. I hesitate. If anything, I just want to convince Yuri to seek professional help for her self-harm. If I have a say in it, that can't go on any longer. I see. Have you considered getting help for your arms? How can I convince myself to get help when I'm the best I've ever been? No, Yuri, stop. Oh my gosh. Yuri. The best she's ever been? I don't think she understands what she's getting herself into. Not to say that I fully do. Right. I can hear Natsuki moving through the house, humming to herself. Well, I've got to go. See you later. All right, Blurpus, I'll speak to you another time in the club, perhaps? But I just wanted to thank you for trying to help. Even if it won't change much, it shows that you care. Aw, friendly face. I do care. Bye, Yuri. I send her a final text, throwing my phone onto my bed. Natsuki knocks on my door. Yeah, come in. See? It's not that hard, Blurp. I said I was sorry. What more do you want? Oh, I know. You can carry my Parfait Girls collection for me. So this is your home now, huh? Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought I could, stay here. I'm a little worried I took my teasing too far. How could I say no to her? I mean, your parents? Do you have parents? Where are your parents? Where are they? Well, of course, Natsuki. I was the only one trying to tease you. Though now that you mentioned staying, you might actually need this. Turning my bedside drawer, I rummaged through it for a second, looking for a spare house key. My phone beeps, and Natsuki beats to be checking to it. Opening the message, Natsuki recoils, dropping my phone. Uh-oh. What, did Yuri send us something bad? As I go to pick up the phone, I see for myself and what had sickened Natsuki. It's a picture of Yuri. She's sitting on her bed with her scar. Oh no, she did. You see, I wouldn't mind this, but this is the story. Her otherwise bare legs. She's wearing a purple bra and a small crimson heart drawn to her left with a red marker, or at least I hope it is. I don't know how to respond. Putting my messages down, I throw my phone back onto the bed. Natsuki's distraught. Blurpus, what the hell is that doing on your phone? I don't know. And her arms. The heart? We were talking about her arms before. I told her to get some help, but she wasn't listening to me. Natsuki, I promise you, I didn't say anything to encourage her to send something like that to me. I retrieved my phone from my bed and showed Natsuki the message regarding her arms. Oh, she actually fucking reads it? Do we actually have that? There's no miscommunication like we get in just about any other fucking show? Why she get something? As I didn't want Natsuki to jump to conclusions. She's as confused as I am. Yuri, she needs serious help. Clearly. Why'd she send that to you and be so open about this with you? Well, I saw her arms yesterday. As before, I omit Monica from the incident. She told me not to tell anyone, so I didn't, because I didn't know what the hell else to do. You're going to have to talk to her about this. It's not really healthy cutting like that. And it doesn't help that she clearly gets off doing it. There must be something in her head that made her think it's the fucking Book of Markov, dude. It's the Book of Markov. I've known Yuri for as long as I've been at the club, and yeah, she gets overly attached the moment anyone shows her any attention. I hate to say that, but it's true. But holy crap, I've never seen anything like that before. Well, we'll talk to her the next chance we get, okay? All right, Blurpus. Oh, and before I forget, I take the spare house key from my desk drawer and hand it to Natsuki. To my surprise, Natsuki's mood seems to completely shift. She pauses for a moment before jumping into my arms. Thanks. You're the best boyfriend ever. As those words escape Natsuki's mouth, she jumps back. That was the first time she called me that. I can't help but smile. Hearing her call me that made the text of Yuri, Monica's argument, everything melt away. They didn't matter. The more time that I spent with Natsuki, the more frequently I felt this way. Waking up next to her, reading with her, hearing her telling me she loves me, feeling her arms wrapped around me. I never thought I could feel this way about someone. Natsuki, you're the best girlfriend I could ever ask for. You're just saying that, aren't you? No, Natsuki, I'm not just saying that. I love you more than words can let me describe. So it's official then? Yeah, I guess so. I love you so much, Blurpus. I pull Natsuki close to me, holding her tight. She pulls back for a moment and stares at me. I lift her chin up and kiss her. Natsuki bruises her face into my chest again, or buries her face into my chest again and squeezes me as tight as she can. I never want this to end. The two of us stay locked in and embraced in what feels like an eternity, but in reality probably only lasted a few minutes. Just as well as we're separating, the doorbell rings. You want to get that? I nod. Natsuki heads back to the bathroom and I head downstairs. Wait, is Sayori? Is Sayori back? I wasn't expecting any visitors today. I peer through the peephole. It's Monica. Oh God. This can't be good. How does she know where I live? I crack the door open and slip outside. Hi, Blurpus. Oh, hey. Shouldn't you be at school? Shouldn't you? Yeah, I mean, she got you there. What do you want? To apologize for the past few days. I was well, wasn't very nice. Yeah, you were a bitch. Anyways, wasn't very nice to anyone. I've just caught a lot of people got going on this past weekend. Sorry doesn't fix everything. I know. I just need to tell you something. I know this doesn't excuse my actions. What is it? I told my parents about the festival. They told me how disappointed they were in me. They think that I have no control over my club. The fact that I couldn't get 4 people to show up on a special day like that? Lorpus, they've only expected the best from me. There's a reason I always try to be so perfect all the time. That's why I've always been so harsh this week. I was just trying to control things that I shouldn't be. Well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes it not as it's understandable, but like at the same time, I mean, doing something like that's still pretty damn ridiculous. But I mean, it's fine, I guess. Monica, what about Sayori? You saw her poem. I lowered my voice a little. You knew it was a suicide note. For the record, I didn't. It was worrying, sure, but I never interpreted it as that. She ended up confessing everything to me over the next text on Wednesday, but still, it's okay if you don't accept my apology. I understand. I was heartless. I said things that I don't think I'll ever be able to take back. I know that. I can't say that I forgive you for what you've said and done to all of us, especially what you did to Yuri. I know, but seeing your perspective, I think I'm willing to give you a second chance. That's all I needed. My front door opens. Oh, there you are. What the hell are you doing here? Porpoise, why is she here? Natsuki, she's here to apologize. Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, she didn't know. Oh, wait, she did not know yet. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. That doesn't matter. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Of all people to find out, there's something going on between you two, isn't there? I need to change the subject. Monica, we accept your apology. Hey, speak for yourself. We'll see you at the club later, okay? I slowly inch the door, but Monica resists. God damn it, no. Whenever she laughs like that. You didn't answer my question, Blorpus. My brain goes blank. I'm panicking internally. I don't want her to know about Natsuki and I, or for fear of intervening, but I also don't want Natsuki to be offended if I lie. Oh, don't make me choose. Well, okay. I mean, if we're forgiving her for stuff, it would be, I know lying is what caused a lot of drama, but I'm probably going to just be honest just because, I mean, that would make me know better and it would just make more tension grow if I lie about it. So I'm probably just going to pick the truth. I don't know if this actually affects the ending, if there is 2 endings, but I'm just going to tell the truth here. Well, Natsuki and I, we're dating. Don't worry. We'll keep it out of the club. I promise. I hope so. I can't bring myself to meet Monica's eyes. Wait, was that a bad decision? Seems like it was. This whole situation is so embarrassing. Lorpus, your face is so red. So is yours, Natsuki. You two are pretty cute together. I am not cute. Well, clearly Lorpus thinks so. She's right, you know. Shut it. Can we please just change the subject? Yeah, I'd love to. Well, Monica, I'm still mad at you for the horrible things you said to all of us. Good. I deserve it. Be mad at me all you want. I came here to let Blorpus know how terrible I felt about all of this. And well, you too now, I guess. You really mean it? Or is this all just a ploy to get us back to the club? Well, both. I started a club so that everyone can have a nice place to read and discuss literature and to hang out and make friends. I don't want that destroyed, just like I don't want our friendship to be destroyed. Purpose, do you believe her? I stopped for a moment, thinking it over. Could Monica really expect me to forgive her after what she said to Sayori and did to Yuri? Could I actually do it? I mean, considering her explanation, I feel kind of sorry for pressure that she's been put under. That doesn't take away, though, for what her outburst did, and I'm certainly not able to forget about it. But so long as it doesn't happen again, I think I can. Well, yeah, I do. Especially after what she told me. Okay, well, I'm going to trust Blorpus on this one. I guess we'll see you at the club later then? Thank you, I promise. No more outbursts. There better not be. Monica turns to leave, but stops herself. Blorpus, do you know Sayori's home? I couldn't find her at school. She's the last one of you that I need to apologize to, and she isn't answering her calls. I'm not sure. You can knock if you want. It's worth a try. Right. Thank you two again. I'm sorry. See you later. As Monica walks away briskly, Natsuki pulls on my sleeve. Let's go back in. I open the door and head to the kitchen. Okay, so I feel like I made a good decision by telling the truth. I hope I did. And I didn't fuck things up. If I did, I I don't know if there actually is an ending. I guess we can try and see if there is. We have some time to eat. Do you want to go something to eat? Sure. Something about Natsuki seems off. I can't pin what it is, but something is bothering her. Could it be Monica? What's wrong, Natsuki? Do you think the other girls accepted Monica's apology? I don't know. Well, I hope so. It would be weird if we showed up and it's only Monica and us. It won't really be the same. Natsuki's right. I didn't think about that. The club will be different. Would without a doubt be different without Yuri and Sayori. Hopefully accept her apology too. I mean, yeah. I mean, it would just make things weird. Just be her being a third wheel while they're reading Parfait Girls or like mangas and stuff. It's like, hey guys, you having fun? Dude, that'd be crazy. After about an hour of lounging around and watching TV, I realized how soon the school day was going to end. We should get going. Give me a second. I head back to my room and quickly get changed. You're all ready, right? Oh, I still don't have my uniform, but there isn't much I could do about that. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get going. Oh, wait, yeah, she still doesn't have a uniform. Are we going to get that back? Are we going to do another break-in? Ooh, James Bond. We continued towards the school. Uh-oh. Is this a good thing? Natsuki, a little more comfortable with being affectionate in public, takes my hand in hers. As we enter the gates of school, I see Yuri walking across the courtyard. Yuri! Yuri drops her books. She must have not seen us. Letting go of Natsuki's hand, I reach down to help her. Sorry, Yuri. It's okay. You just startled me. I take it from here. Take it you're here for the club? Yeah, pretty much. You coming? Yeah, Yuri, are you? Yuri nods her head in agreement. Good. Come on then. Okay, so Monica's back, or Yuri's back. So I think Sayori's still in the hospital, I think, right? We all start the day off with the day in the club as we normally do. Natsuki and I head off to the closet to pick our next volume. Yuri has her head buried in yet another novel. Monica is off in the corner writing something in her notebook. Sayori is absent as she has been a lot recently. I wouldn't be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her, but there isn't much we can do right now. Lorpus, come on. Monica perks her head up and giving me a smirk. I really wish I hadn't showed up this morning. Or she hadn't showed up this morning. I joined Natsuki under the window, our usual spot. She already got the next volume of Parfait Girls. I mean, I don't see why it's like a major deal, I guess. Hey, lovebirds. So much for keeping it out of the club. Give it a break, Monica. It's not like that. You know the text of the series is tiny. Doki Doki. Yeah, it's Doki Doki exit music. It's a mod that's put in. So it's like not the storyline. It's basically like going Natsuki's route. And what's going on, Shiny? Where have you been? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, it is. We are playing that. Bad mod. Oh, no. Not Redux. It is not the Redux. I know. I've seen the Redux. I know that one is bad. That one is apparently like a shitty version of this one. So it's not that one. Boo. I mean, yeah, it's because there's no Yuri in it. Or it's not focusing Yuri. It's focusing Natsuki on this one. You know the text of the series is tiny. Yeah, well, yeah, Blorpus is right. Not only that, we've always sat like this. Exactly. So what's the problem? I was just making a joke. Never mind. Damn. You're mean to her for no reason. Shit. I may be giving her a second chance, but Natsuki isn't as forgiving as me. I really can't blame her. And no simp for Yuri. Just think so cool. And no simp for Yuri. Just think so. Yeah. I really can't blame her. I am not entirely certain why I'm even here. I'd certainly rather be back home with her. Well, it'd probably end up being worth coming here today if we can. Hey, Natsuki waves her hand in my face, clicking her fingers to get my attention. Are you ready to flip the page yet? Sorry. She is so cool. Yeah, Yuri is pretty cool. Unfortunately, this is not her story. I don't know. That'd be cool if they had like another story similar to. Yeah, no, I thought there's going to be more of a lighthearted mod, but it is taking some turns already, and it just pulls me out of the immersion anytime I say it. So I try to avoid saying it when I can. It was the first thing that came to mind. I didn't want to do anything serious. I thought it was going to be goofy, but now it just feels like an embarrassment. So now I'm just like, Blorpus. There we go. I don't know what else to tell you, Shiny. Jeez. Sorry, I just got distracted easily. It's fine. I'm just glad to have Monica clears her throat. You fucking third-wheeling bitch. Okay, everyone. I had to note. I know the page that we left off with. Should have named yourself not Nuke. Yeah, I probably could. Should have. Nukeski. Kill me. I don't know the page we left off with. Natsuki and I joined Yuri and Monica back in the center of the club room. Does anyone have any poems they want to share today? But Sayori isn't here yet. Shouldn't we wait? I couldn't get a hold of Sayori earlier. I doubt she'll be joining us. Sayori, I really do hope she's getting better, the help she needs. I may not love her the way she loves me, but that doesn't mean I don't love her at all. Misters, thank you for following. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. You doing all right? I've known her for the majority of my life. It kills me to see her in so much pain. Well, okay then. Yuri falls back into her novel. Monica sits back at her desk, clearly agitated at everybody's lack of effort. Natsuki and I head back to the closet and continue reading. Hey, look, it's your Gwarl. Yeah, Yuri. Unfortunately, it's not her story. She stole my pen, though. And somehow found my phone number. And sent me some stuff and then made me look bad in front of Natsuki. So right now, she's kind of like on an L right now. She's losing. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Really, it is. Minutes pass by like seconds before either of us realize that the meeting is over. Ready? Yeah, let's go. See you guys tomorrow. It's the weekend tomorrow, dummy. No talking about the pen. Oh yeah, no. They brought the pen back in this one. So yeah, it's there. Oh, my bad. Yeah. All right. No need to rub it in, guys. And Natsuki and I are walking out the door and Monica halts us. Wait a second. I can walk you home, Natsuki. Ooh, I don't trust that. Monica trying to walk Natsuki home? I feel like, no, that's going to like redirect her to her dad. I'm going over to Blurpuses. Yeah, if we wanted to keep reading. Well, another time then. Why do I feel like she's going to try and lead us back to her dad? I really hope that doesn't happen. It's unsettling due to her behavior the past few days, but if she's trying to give us a reason to forgive her, maybe she's being genuine. Natsuki and I navigate the halls at the front doors. Crap, my collection. If you want me to get it, I can only be a second. If you want, I'll be right back. I take off through the vacant halls. I hope Monica hasn't left yet. I'll make it back to the club before she locks the door. Hey, sorry, I forgot something. Oh, no problem. I wanted to talk to you anyways. Uh-oh. Whenever one of them asks you to talk to them, some tea's about to spill. I feel like it's about to happen right now. Monica follows me towards the closet. She blocks the door, looking at me expectantly. Well, what? You remember what I said about living near you, right? I've seen her going to your place an awful lot. No. It looks like she hasn't been in home. Don't you do it. Or school. You've been skipping as well. Monica, that's none of your business. Oh, but it is. I can't have my club members missing school. It reflects poorly on the club. Yeah, I get that. He's just been what? Been hiding? No. Are you sure? I found it weird you never invited me in. Are you too ashamed to be together or something? No, it's not like that at all. Well, that's how it looks from the outside looking in. You two have to attend Monday, a full day of school. This isn't a discussion. Okay, we'll be here. Good. Monica moves to the side, allowing me to access the closet. Dude, her actually wanting to try and push her to bring her to her dad's, I really hope that doesn't happen. But I'm getting that energy off of that right now. Monica's that bad energy. No, thank you. Grab Natsuki's Parfait Girls collection box and I'll leave Monica behind. Why are you taking that? Natsuki and I read a lot at home. I hear the lock click as I make my way back into the front doors. Natsuki's waiting for me. Let's go. Uh-oh. Monica's line of questioning made me a little uneasy. Does she know what we've been basically living together? More importantly, does she know why? She's only known that we're a couple for a few hours. It's not like Natsuki would tell Monica she's living at my place, or why she is. Larpus, snap out of it. Did you even hear a word I said? Natsuki, I'm sorry. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. Whatever, I'll tell you later. We walk for a few minutes to reach her house. Natsuki unlocks the door for me as I have my hands full. I rest my collection to the kitchen table. So do you want to read or watch a show? I actually have to go do something real quick. I want to try and explain to Sayori what's going on again. I'll be back in a few hours at most. Oh, okay, Blurps. Oh god, not again. I mean, I guess she was fine the first time that we left her by herself. Hopefully nothing happens again. Not really. I don't think she'd want to speak to me right now. That's all right. Well, we'll speak to you later, yeah? Yeah. I give her a kiss and leave again. I wait for a few minutes before the bus arrives. As the bus navigates through the residential area, I see Natsuki's house. Her father's car is still west from the driveway. Oh, he's still attending business, I see. That reminds me, I still don't have my uniform, but there isn't much I can do about that. I jolt my feet to a signal for a stop. Oh, we are going to break back into our house. Oh, yes. Hopefully we don't break another door and wreck our other shoulder, but it's fine. I rush off to the bus and walk quickly down the street. My heart is pounding. What am I doing? What am I doing this? I should be going to visit Sayori, but I walk around to the alleyway and find behind Natsuki's house. I managed to open the gate from my side. I creep to the sliding house doors we escaped through. Please open. I reach for the handle. I give it a firm and careful push, and the door slides open. I stand motionless in Natsuki's house, waiting for any idea what I'm doing here. Clothes, toiletries, everything that I can carry. I quickly head upstairs and burst into Natsuki's room. Nothing has been touched. The empty wine bottle and a pill container lay on Natsuki's bed. The mess is still all over the floor. A shiver crawls down my spine. Grim. I begin to rifle through her belongings. I clear her closet of all clothes I can see, piling it up onto the bed. I notice a large black suitcase in the corner of her room. Perfect. Unzipping the case, I quickly jam her door uniform, pajamas, casual clothes, and underwear into it. The desk is next. I sweep all of her makeup and accessories into my bag. One last look around the room and my eyes lock onto the bottle. I lift over the packed suitcase onto my back, holding the handle over my shoulder, making my way to the main floor. I set the suitcase down near the door and make my way down to the basement. Oh, are we getting more stuff? I flick the light, but to no avail. I clumsily bump around and eventually find my way to the wine rack. I grab 4 bottles, as many as I can carry. I haven't a clue as to what I've taken, but I hope it was expensive. Feeling the weight of the bottles in my bag, I realize there's no way I'll be able to carry all this all the way home. I'll have to take the bus for as far as possible. I check my phone for the time. Not too late. If I hurry, I can make it to the next stop. I move as quickly as possible up the stairs. I grab at the suitcase and slip through the door. I inch the door closed in hopes of not making any sound. I turn around and make a mad dash for the bus stop. Thank God the thing has wheels. I can see the bus rounding the corner as I exit the alley. Oh, crap. Before I know it, it's gone. Great. Now I have to walk all the way home with this. And that's the second time today I've missed the bus. The adrenaline is tearing through my veins. I can't believe I did that. I didn't get caught. Well, not yet anyway. Yeah, hopefully you don't get caught. I mean, that'll be kind of bad. There's like breaking and stealing people's stuff. Just saying. I ended up having to take multiple breaks, even one stop at the coffee shop for a drink, but I'm almost home. As I walk past Sayori's house, guilt begins to surround me. I should have gone and tried to talk to her. I shake with the feeling and pick up a pace as much as I can. I get to my front door and Natsuki opens it before I can get the keys out. I bring the suitcase into the house and Natsuki begins to question me. Lorpus, I saw you through the window. What the hell is all of this? I never thought about how I was going to explain this. It's your stuff. What do you mean, my stuff? I lay the suitcase down in the living room, hanging my jacket over the back of the chair. I lay my bag near the table. Thankfully, the bottles didn't audibly shift. Natsuki just stares at me. A few long moments pass. Natsuki? I can't believe this. There's no way you'd... Natsuki hesitates to reach for the zipper. He finally opens the main pouch, revealing the majority of her wardrobe. He then opens the front pocket, spilling some of her makeup and accessories onto the living room floor. Natsuki's trembling. I'm sorry. I didn't think... Aww? Natsuki literally jumps into my arms. I love you so much. Why'd you... Well, you've been stuck with only a couple pairs of clothes otherwise, and if you're moving properly, then you need your stuff moved in too. Besides, he wasn't there. It was properly my only chance to. She's totally speechless. Do you not have parents? I'm just assuming you just live by yourself at this point. I don't know. Can you even do that in Japan? If it's even set in Japan, it most likely is. I mean, it's usually what it starts with. I'm yours. You mean what I think you mean? Absolutely. I wrap my arm around Natsuki's waist and she pushes. Okay. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm not gonna get into smut now. We're not doing that. Come on. I can't read. I'd be staying with Natsuki like this for the rest of my life. My phone's buzzing, beckons me. She's fast asleep, so I do my best to escape her delicate grip without waking her. Retrieving my phone from my pants, I look out the window. It must be early morning. I should have disabled my alarm for the weekend. I shrug it off and pull my shirt over my shoulders. I noticed a folded piece of paper on my desk as I pulled my pants up. What'd you do? Okay. I open it. Aw, wrote a slow poem. Hero, I look at the sky and can't wait to help but wonder how you kept my life from being torn asunder. Was it you being nice to me when no one else would? Was it reading together and thinking it good? Was it your poems? Your words entranced me, making me feel weightless. where those moments of bliss were so close I could almost taste it. And then you would go back home, leaving me alone with him. Every night was a struggle. That's what the least I could say. It only got worse day by day until you saw me. I tried to hide. I've been treated this way. I had to plan to escape. I would sleep and never wake. But again, you came to save me. You'd save me from the pain. You'd save me from the hunger. And you saved me from me. You've showed me back to the path filled with your love with their laughs. You're my hero. Aww. Natsuki. The feeling of weightlessness takes hold of me once more, a warmth radiating my chest and throughout my body. I read the poem multiple times, the feeling grows more intense. I place the poem on my desk next to my computer. Careful not to wake Natsuki as I close the bedroom door, I make my way downstairs. I make enough coffee for the two of us in case she wants some. I sit at the kitchen table and wait. Natsuki waves her hand behind in front of my face. Earth the Blurpus, anyone in there? Hey, sorry, I didn't hear you come downstairs. Is that for me? Well, both of us, but Natsuki takes the 2 mugs to the cupboard, handing me one as I stand to pour myself a drink. Thanks. I return the milk jug to the refrigerator. Natsuki and I take our coffees to the living room. Hey, yeah? I found your poem. Yeah, this. I handed her the folded paper. I loved it. Oh. Am I really your hero? What else could you be, dummy? Natsuki kisses me on the cheek and giggles to herself. I smile warmly back. So, what you want to do today? No clue. She gives me a playful grin. I beam back at her, only interrupting to take a sip from my coffee. It's usually unusually sweet. That's strong. What's the matter? Can't handle a cup of coffee? She knocks on my right arm jokingly. What? No, it's not that. It's just sweeter than I normally have it. Oh, yeah, I put a couple teaspoons of sugars in here while you weren't looking. I was just making your cup the same way I make mine. You like it? It's a little too sweet for my taste, but I don't mind it all that much. Just let me know next time, okay? Yeah. I beckon for her to come sit down on the couch next to me. She hops over, careful not to spill her own drink. I turn on the TV as I wrap my arm around Natsuki's shoulder, holding my mug in my left. She digs her head in my chest and uses the spare hand to flick through channels with the remote. After a while, she settles in on something to watch. So, I mean, this is a weekend, so I feel like we're just going to stay the whole time? Or we have to be going out at some point. We can't be Earth home dwellers like this forever. We have to go touch grass. We lays about together for hours, watching a film and 2 TV programs. After a while, Natsuki speaks up. I'll be right back. What's up? I gotta use the toilet quickly. Sure, go ahead. I'll pause this here. As Natsuki leaves the room, I hit the pause button. I'm enjoying Natsuki's company quite a bit more than the film we're watching now. This is one of my favorite films. I hear the toilet flush distantly, and as I wait for her to return, we rush. What's she up to? A minute or so later, Natsuki returns with a scowl, my phone in hand. It's for you. Oh, God. Yuri? No, Yuri, not again. Stop. Hello? Blurpus, we need to talk about Yuri. Oh, it's Monica. Uh-oh. I'm taken aback. Does Monica want to know about what Yuri told me? Or Sin? I'm listening. In person, I mean. As soon as possible. I sigh. Fine. Where? There's a little cafe on the other side of town. It's a couple of blocks down from Natsuki's place. She'll know where it is. I'll pay. All right, I guess I'll see you there in a half an hour? All right, sounds good. She hangs up. I pocket my phone as I get out of my seat and make my way to the hallway. I grab my jacket from the hall-mounted hanger and pull it over me. You want to come with? Sure. Good, because I wasn't looking forward to having to face Monica alone. Yeah, after what she did, even if she did apologize after, you never know. Throwing my jacket on, I peek out the door and to see the area is still cold and it's raining as if it add insult to injury. The cafe is too close to warrant giving a bus, which means we'll have to stomach the weather. Ready? Just a second. I'll just go get my coat and we can go. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got her a little coat so she can actually go. Wait, Blorpus, have you seen my scarf? Yeah, it should be on the closet as well. Can't see it. I look in the closet and see the show just out of Natsuki's reach. I grab it and hold it over her head. It's right here, silly. Natsuki attempts to snatch it from my hand, but fails to jump high enough. Aw. She's too short. She's small. She's fun size, guys. That's all it is. Defeated, she stares me down. Please? All right, fine. Here. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, you proved that a few times now, haven't you? She punches me jokingly in the arm. Hey, that was a little uncalled for, don't you think? Not really. You're lucky I didn't just beat the crap out of you while you're still doing that. Oh, would you really? Yeah. Well, what if I like it when you play rough? Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice one. Way to kill the mood. Now, come on, let's go. We shouldn't make Monica wait unless we want to feel her wrath again. She says that trying to suppress a grin. Natsuki hops out the door. I followed with much less enthusiasm. Damn. You had to kill the mood. You pulled a me. Way to go. Turning down the side streets, we make our way into town. The cafe is just in sight, on the corner of the street. We cross the road to get to the door. A refreshing aggressive humid air hits us as we enter. There's a couple of people sat around at the place, but Monica is nowhere to be seen. Looks like we're early, huh? Yeah. Yaska unwraps a scarf from her neck. She hastily folds it and stuffs it into her coat pocket. Well, come on, I don't want to get a drink. No need. Monica said she's paying. Yeah, for you. I don't think she'd be happy I'm even here, let alone be good enough terms to buy me a drink. She still seems really bad at me. You honestly think? Well, if you want to spend your money, that's fine. Now you're just trying to use reverse psychology. Trying to? Fine, I'll wait. We take a seat at the table for far corner cafe and wait. I scroll through my phone while waiting. It bleeps. I open a notification. Oh my god, I'm really sorry. Listen, I'm going to be another 10 minutes, I promise. Once again, the way Monica has shifted drastically. Why? Why? Has something come up? I'll tell you all about it when I get there. Okay, hopefully it won't take long. We're sat at the back. We can keep an eye out. We? Ah, crap. Oh, yeah. Monica's going to have to cough up some extra money. Time to bite the bullet. Natsuki's here with me. Ah, right. Got confused there. Lol. I'll see you two later, XO. Ooh, okay. Should come to the surprise that Monica softened up Natsuki, considering we're together now. But despite that, it still does. Despite Monica's apology, I, like Natsuki, was hesitant to accept. After showing us a heartless manner in which she was emotionally destroyed Sayori and Yuri, I don't think I can truly forgive her, regardless of her reasoning. Usually, people like that don't or can't change. Usually. That's why I'm giving her a chance to change. However, all I can do right now is see what warranted such an urgent meeting about Yuri and her habits. What'd she say? She tried to speak over my shoulder and a glimpse of the messages. Just that she's running late. Oh, right. Well, how long is she going to take? I shrugged. No idea. She didn't really say anything about why she's... Oh, there you are. Monica arrives. Out of breath, she sits between us. Hey, Blorpus. You're not wearing a jacket? It's fucking raining. Why are you just wearing a tank top? Hi. Sorry I'm so late. I didn't even have time to grab a coat. No, that makes why. Okay, that answers my question. I was busy chatting to Yuri online, and she said some things that, there's a short silence between us where nobody knows what to say. Well, I'd say they speak for themselves. Since I'm getting the drinks, Blurpers, what would you like? I peer over the selection of drinks that have written on a sign hanging in the counter. Making the choice, I noticed Natsuki also looking over at the sign. Monica doesn't pick up on it. I guess I'll just get a regular coffee. Oh, Blorpers, can I get a... Sorry, Natsuki, I don't think I have enough money to spare for you, and I promised Blorpers I'd buy him a drink. How much have you got, Natsuki? Natsuki fumbles with her change in the purse for a moment. I only have like 5. I've got an idea. Why don't we just pull all the money together? That way we can all get a drink and maybe a pastry on the side. Sound good? Natsuki beams at me for a moment, snapping her attention back to Monica. Yeah, that'll work. The three of us approach the till, make our orders, and sit back down. I'll be right back, okay? Don't start without me. Natsuki heads off to the washroom. Monica leads in close towards me. I'm gonna be frank, there's something seriously wrong with Yuri. Yeah, I've got to agree. You saw the cuts? Yeah, kind of hard to forget. Monica's reaction to my experience with Yuri's self-harm was that of a surprise, like she only just found out I knew, even though she had exposed me to them like it in the first place. Is she trying to pretend that the club's argument didn't happen, perhaps for Natsuki's sake? Well, it's not just that. Look at this. I flashed a picture of Yuri sent me to her. What the hell? That's Yuri? Wow. You sure? Yeah, like 100%? Yep. How'd she react to that? Who, Natsuki? Monica nods. Well, she saw it before me, actually. We were in the middle of a conversation and she just sent that to me with zero context. I pulled up the message leading up to the picture back point up. That's just bizarre. I know I didn't respond to it. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to say? Well, that explains a lot. What do you mean? Yuri, she sent pictures of her cuts too, Blorpus. Nothing like that, mind you. But that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. You seriously need to have a word of her. The things she said to me when I was talking with her online they were fucked up. They told me that I should... Wait, Yuri said that? Okay, don't get me wrong. Monica's been a bitch in this mod, but like, nobody deserves to get that told to them at all. That's just fucking awful. Yuri is... My respect for Yuri has been declining in this mod. It seems like it's none of your business, you preppy bitch. I'm fine. In fact, you should try it sometime. Maybe you'll take the stick out of it. I'm done talking about this with you. Wait, Yuri, I didn't mean for it to offend you. I handed the phone back to her. Yeah, I'll speak to her. Why me specifically, though? Oh, you didn't see it? Here. Once again, she hands me her phone, swiping down on the chat. Oh my God. That's my... The pin! They still have the pin incident here. I don't know if Shane's still here. Hopefully he's not. He will freak out if he sees the pin incident. I feel lightheaded. Jesus Christ. Hey, you okay? I'm fine. Do you understand why you have to talk to her? I swallow audibly. Yes, I get it. I suggest bringing it up to her that you're with Natsuki. Maybe that'll knock some sense into her. Like hell it will. I'm worried about her well-being. I know I've been totally malicious the past week, but as a preppy bitch, as she put it. But that doesn't mean I don't care about her. I'm having trouble believing that, though she did actually bother to organize just to show me. I don't even know what Monika's intentions are anymore. I understand. I'll try my best. Natsuki returns to the table. Is everything okay? Kinda. I just need to have a talk with Fury. She told Monika to cut herself. Damn. Okay, that's way over the line. I'm sorry, Monika. The barista calls us up to the counter for our drinks and food. I take mine and Natsuki's drinks while Monika grabs her own drink and a pastry. I'm sure you didn't want to tell her about the picture. I get it, but she needs to know. What picture? Oh, you know the what Yuri said to Monika? Well, Monika, can I use your phone for a second? Sure. I hand her the phone. Yuri's picture is already loaded on. She recoils, squealing. What the hell? A couple of the people will turn out the commotion but resume their activities. That's why I need to talk to her as soon as possible to let her know that I'm with you and I don't plan on leaving you for anyone. Natsuki takes a sip of her caramel frappe. I get it. But if this continues, it won't. I'm going to deal with it on Monday. We sit and eat our food on heavy silence. I still can't believe that picture. My phone buzzes in my pocket. Wide-eyed, I look at Natsuki. Monika turns her attention back to me as I pull my phone out of my pocket and text from here. Oh no. Is she about to send the thing to us? I think that's about to happen. I can see you. Excuse me? I look around the cafe and Yuri near the entrance, novel in hand. Oh, God. Yuri, you are really freaking me out now. She walks over and eventually the others take notice of her. Monika waits awkwardly. Natsuki eyes her down ferociously. Yuri takes a seat next to Monika. Good afternoon, everyone. I wasn't expecting to see you all here. Yeah, Yuri. Monika, I just wanted to apologize for what I said earlier. I do hope we can keep it between us. Monika shoots me a worry. Oh, Yuri, it's a little too late for that. Sure. Blurpus, did you get my message the other day? You never got back to me. You know what? No, I didn't. My phone was bugging out yesterday. Natsuki looks as if she could jump over the table to rip Yuri's to shreds. I guess it's just lucky that Yuri's not really paying her much attention. I rest my hand on her knee, signaling her to keep her cool. I'll be right back. I'm just going to order my drink. Do you want anything? No, Yuri, I'm fine. I have my own drink. Oh, that's fine. Yuri leaves her things at the table and stands in line. What the hell was that? I thought you were going to bring this. Not here and not right now. Not with you two here in a crowded cafe. What if she doesn't take it well? Well, I don't even need to say what if. You and I both know she won't. I'll deal with this on Monday, as I said. For now, we need to act as normal people as possible. That goes for you too, Monika. But I know what I'm doing. I think. Yuri joins the table once more, having paid for her drink. So what'd you get? I decided some of their signature blend tea. It's very sweet. You should come here one day. Maybe if we had a club meeting here instead of just the two of us. No. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. Well, maybe. Natsuki grabbed my hand from under the table and squeezed it hard. I'll be right back. I need to use the washroom. Yeah, same here. They both look at me like they want me to follow. Be right back, Yuri. Yuri nods and opens her book. The three of us head around the corner to enter the bathrooms. Orpus, I can't take this. How are you keeping so cool-headed? This is so messed up. What's your plan anyway? Yeah, what is the plan? Hey, one at a time. Natsuki, I know this is weird. Weird? It's just totally crazy. Whenever I look at her, all I can see is her arms. Monika nods in agreement. Just hear me out. My plan is to talk to her. Plain and simple. I'll tell her that I'm with you, Natsuki, and I'll bring up her self-harm. Ideally, she'll let me roll up her sleeve and see how badly it is. Hopefully, I can talk to her to getting to see a professional. Her feelings towards me clearly making her cutting far worse. And I don't want another friend in the hospital. All right, I guess it might work. But have you got a better idea? Not really. Monika rushes into the women's room. I'm going to go wash my hands and I'll be back out. Okay, I'll just go back. I return to my seat. Yuri beams at me from over the table. She chuckles to herself as she plays around with her phone. Oh, no, stop. Yuri, stop. No. I am taken. I am spoken for. I'm with Natsuki now. You hear me? We had our chance. Just missing the notification. Damn. Do you like it? I can't load it. I think I'm out of mobile data. Oh, well, you should check it when you get home. I'm sure you will love it. Natsuki returns to the table, followed by Monica, who takes her handbag. You know, I should get going. I have things to get done for the club tomorrow. It was nice seeing you all. Yeah, Monica takes off out of the door hurriedly. Come to think of it, I should probably head out as well. Natsuki, I'll walk you home. Wait, Blurpus? You don't need to waste your time. I can walk Natsuki. No, leave Natsuki alone. No, I'm really fine to go with Blurpus. We'll talk to you on Monday, Yuri. Natsuki and I make our way out of the cafe, leaving Yuri alone on the table. Oh. But she is fucking crazy, and it's a little bit of a problem. With our house in the slight inside, we slow down to a normal pace. Yeah? You're really good at handling these kinds of things. What do you mean? Well, first talking to Sayori, now Yuri? What you do know Sayori's in love with you, right? Yeah? She told me. Really? Yeah, I'll tell you what I told her. It's not like I don't love her. It's that is purely as friends, especially considering I was already falling for you. Natsuki stops walking. You really mean that? Yeah, I love you. Natsuki wraps her arm around mine as we continue walking. I love you too. After a short walk, we enter our house. Natsuki makes her way upstairs, leaving me into the foyer. Aww. It's sweet. For now. I stare idly in the mirror. The figure boxed within stares idly back. Anyone there? Natsuki wipes her arm in front of my face. Sorry, Natsuki. I've just been thinking. It's fine. I can't really blame you. Today was nuts. You know, we look really good together. I wrap my arm around Natsuki. We stare at the mirror for a few moments. Do you have your phone on you? Yeah, why? You should take a picture of us. We really do look nice together. Cute even. Cute, huh? What happened to I'm not cute? That doesn't count. I was talking about the both of us together, dummy. They get in my pocket. I grab my phone to take a quick photo. Natsuki's already posing. Take your time. Just a second, sorry. Ready? Natsuki faces me, nodding enthusiastically. Did we get to see the photo? No? Nope. I guess not. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, I get it. That's fine. That's fine. Keep it to yourself. It's only my story after all. Immediately after, she snatches the phone from me to see how she turned out. This one's really blurry. I'm getting rid of it. But I really like this one. She turns the phone to me. I can't help but agree. It's perfect. Actually, yeah, that one's great. Natsuki takes my hand and leads me out of the bathroom. She chops on the couch and I follow. I pluck the phone out of her hand, turning it off. Do you want to watch something? Or maybe, what do you got in mind? I give her a suggestive grin. She ignores it. We can make some cookies. Oh, that sounds good, actually. Porpoise, get your mind out of the gutter. Natsuki stands and heads into the kitchen. Her voice echoes back through the living room. Porpoise, did we run out of eggs? I'm not sure. You checked right at the back of the fridge? Yeah, I don't see them. Natsuki huffs, returning to the couch. So much for baking. Well, I got a better idea. Don't even. I was going to suggest going out to the park, Natsuki. Come on, you really thought I was going to keep... Well, you meant it the first time. Yeah, but it was just a suggestion. Natsuki pauses for a moment, unsure of how to come back. All right, I get it. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just order in? Yeah, I guess we could do that. So where did you want to order from? I don't know. I'm really guessing you have something in mind? I don't actually. It was just a suggestion. You choose. Pizza? Sure, but only if you get to order dessert for us too. All right. Choosing my phone, I quickly place an order online to turn television on. I order Little Caesar's pizza. That's what we got. I pick up my phone and the coffee table and head upstairs. I enter the bathroom and lock the door behind me. I have to know what else Yuri sent me. Curiosity takes its course. Natsuki was already so upset at the cafe, I can't let her see these ones too. I opened a conversation with Yuri. These ones are total 7 images? The one of her is blood drawn hard on her chest. My initials curved into her arm. Wait, what? So that's why Yuri's went through my bag. It's bloody. Okay, Yuri, you can keep the pen. All that time I was saying about it, complaining about it, you can keep it. It is all yours. Next one, she's wearing an unbuttoned shirt that's sitting in her bed with the pen in her mouth. I can't help myself now. I keep scrolling. No, don't keep scrolling. Don't. For your own sanity, do not keep scrolling. Don't. I think I'm going to be sick. My face is completely red. I told you not to fucking read it. Crap. I flush the toilet, splash some water on my face, and head back downstairs. As I enter the living room, I shut my phone off completely. Just as I sit down, there's a knock at the door. Yay! I answer the door, pay our food, and return to the couch. I set our meal on the table. It's a large pepperoni pizza with a side of... They have fries? Like, and what the hell is onion sauce? This is like a Japan thing. Do they have fries? Hey, they have with pizza? I did not know that. You'd think that we would do that because we're the fucking fattest people in the country in the damn world. Let's look at our fucking food. Natsuki's already tucking in, having dipped the edge of her slice in the sauce and taken a bite. Thanks, Blurpus. She gives me a kiss on the cheek and accompanied by something. Sorry. Natsuki leans over and licks my cheek. Hey, now we're even. Cheeky. I feel the blood rush to my face once more. You're so easy to fluster. Hey, so are you. Oh, am I now? I placed my hand on her thigh, sliding up ever so slightly. There you go. Natsuki's cheeks light up like Christmas decoration. Then she moves my hand from her leg, shoving the cushion between us. That doesn't prove anything, dummy. You shouldn't throw stones if you're living in a glass house. I take a bite of my pizza, suppressing an urge to chuckle. Natsuki subtly retakes her original spot beside me. We sit for a while, exchanging slices of pizza while watching TV. You don't always have to be right, you know. I can't help but crack a smile. Well, you make it so easy sometimes. What's that supposed to mean? I'm a pro, don't forget. All right, Natsuki, whatever you say. I shoot her a cheeky wink. She looks like she wants to say something, but she bites her tongue. Instead, we turn our attention back to the TV while we eat. Oh, you're so cute. If only this is real. Are you done with that? Yeah, I'm stuffed. I take Natsuki's plate bag with mine to the kitchen. I almost forgot. I lean down and open my bag, revealing the bottles of wine. I take one and set it on the counter, putting the rest in the fridge. That's what you do with the wine, right? Whatever. I peer over to the living room for a moment. Natsuki's just focused on the show. I rummage through the drawers, trying to find something to open it with. Is everything okay in there? Yeah, just give me a second. At the back of the cutlery drawer, I find a corkscrew. I look for a way to open the bottle as quietly as I possibly can. To make sure the cork doesn't make a loud pop, I wrap a towel around the mouth of the bottle to wriggle the cork free. Success. I take the 2 glasses to my cupboard, hiding the bottle from behind my back. Hey, Natsuki, I have a little something for you. Huh? I reveal the bottle and her eyes light up. You must know your wine. I remember when he bought that, it had to be imported. Expensive, was it? Natsuki nods her head furiously. Oh, well, isn't that a shame? I sit myself down. Damn. You get the most expensive ass wine. Man, you're a fucking menace. I sit myself down on the couch again and pour each of us a glass. Give me that. I wrap my arm around Natsuki as we enjoy the wine. Personally, I really don't like this as much as I expected to. It just tastes kind of sour. Either way, Natsuki seems to be really enjoying it. I'm sure the taste will grow on me. How exactly did you get this? I was going to pass your house, and while I just got off the bus and went inside. After I got your stuff, I decided to check your basement. Not entirely sure why, but it worked out, I guess. I know I've already said this, Blorpus, but thank you so much for everything. Natsuki places her glasses down on the coffee and embraces me tightly. You make everything better. So do you, Natsuki. We stay like this for a few moments. Natsuki pulls up and finishes her glass, as do I. Mind if I have another? Sure. I pour ourselves another glass. I lean into the couch once more. What? Uh-oh. Someone's pounding heavily on the door. Natsuki flinches, spilling her wine on the table. No. No, there's no way. The knock startled even me, but her reaction is out of sheer terror. I wonder why. The knuckles print on her bedroom door. No wonder. Natsuki, are you okay? It's okay. I get it. Natsuki doesn't meet my eyes. She looks embarrassed, and I can't help but feel bad. I'll be right back, okay? I leave Natsuki on the couch, heading into the doorway. I peer through the peephole. Who is that? It's late. I can't make out who it is. Another few hard pounds ring through my house. I can hear Natsuki whimper. I turn the deadbolt and gleam. No. Just in case. Oh, thank God it's fucking Sayori. Dude. Hello? Hi, Blorpus. Sayori? What's that smell? What smell? It's your breath. It smells like wine. I know you have her here, so I'll make it quick, but I just want to let you know that I've been prescribed some medication that should help me with my rain clouds. So you don't need to worry about me anymore, Blorpus. I know that's what you wanted. Sayori, it's not like that. Natsuki peeks around the corner to the door. Sayori? Hey, I'm glad you're okay. How are you? Natsuki, I just came over to talk to Blorpus about something serious. Can we have some privacy, please? Oh, okay. I guess I'll just clean up the mess while you two talk then. Natsuki retrieves the towel from the kitchen and disappears in the living room once again. I'm surprised she took Sayori's attitude so well. I wouldn't. I would be swinging. I mean to upset her. So what is it? Blorpus, since I've been put on this medication, I've been thinking a lot more clearly than usual. And, well, I think you should break things off with Natsuki. No. I think you need another dose of that medicine just to make sure, because I think you're still talking crazy. I'm not leaving. What? Why? Because I loved you first and you threw me to the side. It's not fair. All I need is to see you happy. And now that things are getting better, I think I can do that. Sayori, you know I can't just. Why not? What does she have that I don't? She can bake. Is it because you found a noose in my hand, ready to die? Is it because you really do hate me, like I always thought? Give me a reason. Because I'm not leaving until you do. God damn it. Sayori, you've been my best friend for years. I know this is gonna hurt, but that's always ever been. Don't you think if we brought feelings into this, that would ruin what we have? I don't want to ruin our longest friendship I've had over a relationship with someone else. You have to understand where I'm coming from, right? Sayori wipes her tears from her cheeks. My chest feels as if it's a vice. Sayori, you mean the world to me, but I'm just not willing to risk losing you over this. Sayori, please say something. Sayori turns away from me, taking a step off the porch. Wait. I grab her arm and pull her back. Let me go. Not yet. Just let me go, Blorpus. I got my answer. While I wasn't finished, Sayori resists for a few more moments, eventually giving in. Sayori, you're my best friend. You've changed my life so much since we met. Every one of my memories involve you. Every birthday, every Christmas, every summer, the club, everything. Sayori, I don't want to lie to you. That's why I'm going to tell you this now. I need to put this to rest. I love you, but not in the way you love me. It's just platonic. Why has this got to be so difficult? She reaches into her pocket with her hand and gulps 2 small capsules. You're supposed to be taking them now, right? Yeah. No! Stop! Sayori! Stop! I was meant to a couple hours ago. Sorry, I really can't think straight. She leans her other hand against the door to support herself. Sayori? You alright? No, I'm not fucking alright. But I love you so much, but... He takes a deep breath. You make me sick. I'm going home. I don't protest. Instead, I silently watch as she storms down the street to her house as she closes her front door behind her. Wordlessly, I let myself back into my house. Natsuki's waiting for me. So, what was that? I could hear her shouting something. She was just upset that I didn't love her. She wanted me to break up with you. Natsuki shakes her head, glass of wine in hand. I feel kind of bad because it isn't her fault, but she can't just demand you to break it off with me because she wants you. It's not fair to try and ruin a relationship like that. I know. Well, there's some good news at least. What was it? Well, she got let out of the hospital yesterday. She didn't prescribe some pills. Well, that's good. I just hope they will help her. I know that it'll be rude. I was rude to Sayori earlier, but do I care about her, you know? There wasn't a doubt on my mind. I can't read now. I'm like, my brain is collapsing. Wait, you just call me Nat? Yeah. I gave her a weak smile. My head is swimming. My drink is starting to kick in. I like it. You do? Yeah. She giggles some more. I can't help but join in. I can barely stand. I feel like I could pass out at any moment. Oh, you fucking lightweight. Come on. You're telling me one drink and you're out of it? I don't even know if it's that late. Either way, I need sleep. Do you want to go to bed now? Well, it's kind of late, but I'd be happy to, you know. Oh, I meant to go to bed literally, silly. She keeps her eyes locked on me. I didn't. Oh, great. Well, if you meant it like that, I'd love to. Dropping the empty glass onto the floor mercifully, it didn't smash. She grabs me by the hand and practically drags me upstairs. Once we're in the room, she embraces me tightly, brings her lips to mine. I can hardly see her, but that doesn't matter. We break apart for a moment to just... Oh. They're going to sleep, guys. They're sleeping. They're sleeping. We're just going to ignore that cutscene. They're sleeping. That's all they're doing. They're snoozing. They have school in a couple days. It's Sunday. They have to go to church. That's what's happening. They're not doing anything bad. On Twitch, don't ban me, please. The sunlight's creeping through the blinds, forces me awake. The lights burn my eyes. Groggily, I want to release myself from Natsuki's arms. Peering at the clock, I realize it's almost midday. I stand at the floor, foot of the bed, pulling my boxers and a fresh pair of jeans on. I leave our room as quietly as possible. Heading downstairs, I hear a faint knock at the door. I head over, take a glance through the peephole. I see a courier walking back to his van. I don't remember ordering anything. I open the door and see a small box he delivered. I take it back to the kitchen, inspecting the label. It's from my mother. He does have parents! He has parents! Where the fuck are they? We don't know. We're going to find out. Did she give us a pipe bomb? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. I haven't had anything to send from her in ages. She hardly been able to respond to my texts or calls. Although having a house myself is quite nice, I wish she hadn't moved across the country for work. Well, I do like that they actually just now actually answered that question, because a lot of shows just kind of like dismiss it. So actually getting some like clarity that like he does have his parents and they're just out of the country. That actually is actually nice. Moved to the counter. I start boiling a pot of coffee. It takes my box cutter knife in the drawer and slice along the tape edge. I cut the tape holding the bubble wrap closed, revealing a new expensive looking watch. Discarding the box cutter, I see there's a note alongside the box. Aww. My mom sent me a message. Let's see what it says. I know it's been a while since we've spoken, and for that I apologize. Your father and I have been promoted at our firms, making our schedules much stricter, which means that I have been totally unable to return your calls. On top of this, our promotions have made our provisions here permanent. While we're gone, the house will now be your responsibility to entirely look after. Can you legally do that? I hope that you will have a chance to visit us when the school year is over. We do miss talking to you. And while I'm sure it's long overdue, I spoke with Sayori's mother about what happened today. I'm terribly sorry you had to see what you did, but we're both extremely proud of you and how you handled it. So consider this a gift from your father and I. Hope to speak to you soon. Love, Mom and Dad. Aww. I wonder how they react. Oh yeah, there you go. No, he just has to grow out his place. It's like, well, I'm the man of the house now. I can do what I want. Who am I kidding? They'll just be happy I finally have a girlfriend. I removed the off-white box from its packaging. I faced with a smaller green package. That must have been quite the promotion. I delicately flip open the lid. The watch's glare is nearly blinding. I lean back in my chair, staring at the glimmering timepiece. Oh, wow. Huh? Who's that from? My parents. Whoa. Natsuki can't take her eyes off the box. I can't blame her. The golden face of the band is enough to entrance anyone. I close the box carefully, and as Natsuki pours us both hot coffee. She joined me at the table, gently placing my mug in front of me. Thanks, Natsuki. She nods and takes a sip from the mug. So, do your parents usually send you such fancy gifts? Not like this, but they got promotions, I guess. Where are they anyways? Well, they both had to move because their jobs last year. They're fine with letting me stay here until I'm done with high school. After that, I basically got to get a job ASAP. For now, though, they've set up a weekly allowance that gets transferred to me. Or just for groceries and other stuff. It's nothing too crazy, but it's enough to get not go hungry, I guess. But those words exit. Oh, you can't say that around her. Why would you say that? Crap. Yatsuki squirms a bit in her seat, but doesn't seem at all that bothered. Yeah, I figured. I don't really know what he does. He's usually gone by the time I woke up for school. Kind of weird, huh? Not even knowing where the money comes from? I don't want to have to dwell on this subject for much longer. After all, I don't want to taint our day together. Thoughts of a piece of... Listen, did you want to do something special today? Not exactly the smoothest subject change, but Natsuki's eyes widened with my words. Like what? I was thinking we can go on a proper date. What do you mean? I want to take you out to do something, just the two of us. How's that sound? Oh, well that sounds great, Blorbus. What do you have in mind? Well, there's the cafe. It's not too far from here, and the pastries are delicious. And I was thinking we can go back to the cafe. I really like this place. Looked like you did as well. Yeah, it was really nice. If you forget about the whole thing with Yuri. Want to go get ready then? Sure. Natsuki immediately slides out of the chair and books it upstairs. Oh, we're going on an actual date! Oh my god! Oh! Take our mugs to the sink and await Natsuki's return. She's in the bathroom, probably fixing her hair or something. I put on a fresh pants and a shirt. Aw. Natsuki, you're so sweet, Natsuki. Oh my gosh. My heart is melting. The streets are noticeably empty, even for a Sunday. I pull open a glass door to the cafe, letting Natsuki hop into the building with an expression of utter glee painted across her face. Ladies, I'm interrupted by a hard slugged into my shoulder. Ow! What the hell? Natsuki flashes a quick grin, winking at me from the side of the building. I shake my head as I step inside. I go find a table for us as you can go order. Yeah. Oh, Blorbus, could you get me a couple of pastries I had last time? I really like them. Okay, sure. Anything else? Maybe a drink too? Something sweet. Natsuki sits herself at the booth near the back of the cafe. I order both of us the same pastry, getting Natsuki a glass of orange juice. After I place our order, I head to the booth Natsuki chose for us. As I walk towards her, I can't help but notice that the cafe is rather empty for this time of day. It must be because it's Sunday. Regardless, I take a seat opposite her. So, didn't you say a couple nights ago you were going to head out and buy us a new volume of Parfait Girls? The latest one? It's a bit pricey, don't you think? Well, yeah, I guess. I just assumed that you had enough to get it. Uh-oh. Finances already ruining the relationship early on, not even a couple days in, and they're already struggling about finances. He becomes the man of the house, and he's having to make a budget. Respect. I can't say it the same. Your parents, I do have enough, you know. I'm just a bit cautious of how I Natsuki scoffs sarcastically. You're just putting off reading with me, aren't you? What? No. I'm just a little bit wary of how I actually spend my money is all. You never know when you might need it. Besides, we haven't gotten through half of the set that we have yet. I'm not really in a rush to buy it anyway. It'll probably be another week before we even finish this off this volume. I guess. I'll get around to it though. Promise? Promise. The barista calls out our order. Give me a second. Exiting the booth, I make my way to the counter where the barista is busy taking someone else's order. They've left 2 small plates with a pastry of each. On the counter, a glass of juice next to it. Seeing as I haven't paid yet, I leave a note covering the bill in place of our order. I pick up the plates in one hand and the glass in the other. As we return to the table, Natsuki immediately snatches her pastry. I love these things. I'd guess. Natsuki has already wolfed down the whole thing in only a few quick bites. She seemed completely oblivious to how quickly she was eating. I glanced at her quick grin before taking a bite of my own pastry. It's delicious. Natsuki, her eyes filled with excitement, leans over to the table and attempts to take a bite from my pastry. I instinctively pull back, holding the pastry out of each. Hey, leave mine alone. Fine. She returns. I forgot what I said. Oops. Went too fast. Hurriedly munch down the rest of my pastry quickly before she fucking eats it. I'm hungry. As I do, Natsuki snaps to her right for a moment at the sound of a door swinging open. Just another guest. She turns back to me, bringing the orange juice to her mouth, taking a sip. Thanks, Porpoise. It's no problem. Anything for you. She grins at me. I feel awkward as moments pass as she gulps down her orange juice in silence. Ready to go? Just about, yeah. We both slip to the booth, out of the booth simultaneously and neatly stack the plates and the glass for the barista. I hold open the door for her and we make our way back into the street hand in hand. Aww. I forgot what they said they're going to do for the rest of the day. I don't know if they're just going to go back and watch movies. I guess that would be me. After we approach the door, Natsuki stops me. Porpoise, thanks for taking me out. It really meant a lot to me. I love you. I love you too. The two of us into the house and head to the living room. Natsuki takes the remote and finds us a show to watch. Oh, yep, that's exactly what they're doing. They are nailing this new generation dating. And this came out like I think the mod came out in 2019. I don't remember. Was it 18 or 19? I think it was 2018. Hey, are you hungry yet? I look at the clock. Somehow hours pass by without my knowledge. Not really, are you? Nah, I ate way too much at the cafe. I am a little thirsty though. You want me to fix us a drink? Natsuki nudges her leg and removes her head from my shoulder. Yeah, thanks. I head to the fridge, take one of the remaining bottles of wine, and pour the both of us a healthy glass. I struggle to fit the cork back into the bottle before returning it into the fridge. No bottle service today? No, we have school tomorrow. If we hadn't missed the majority of last week, I'd be more happy to drink the whole thing. I can't imagine tomorrow will be an easy day. You're right. It's too bad we can't just keep bunking off. I know. It'll be hard to get used to attending classes again. I mean, you literally just went AWOL for like a whole week, dude. We finish our glasses of wine, watch a few more shows, and head upstairs. I think I'm just going to shower now. I should save us a bit more time in the morning. Natsuki heads to the ensuite bathroom while I head to the main. Okay. I flop down on my bed and stare at the ceiling, hearing the water cut down in the ensuite. Ensuite? In-suite? Is it in-suite or ensuite? I don't know. I decided to wait for Natsuki before I pulled the covers over. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can show this. I'm just going to do this just in case. I stand up and see Natsuki in her towel, and I can hardly see her in the moonlight. Natsuki throws her towel to the floor. Yeah, I'm covering this, fellas. Can't show this. I don't want to get banned. Not risking it. There we go. Now, we're good. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. She was just sleeping, by the way, guys. Twitch, she was just sleeping. That's all it was. Nothing else. Nothing else to it. I can feel Natsuki stirring beside me. Her outstretched arms brush along my shoulder. I yawn, mouth open wide. What's up? We're going to be late, dummy. We got to keep going. She clambers out of bed. I hear my bedroom door slam shut. I wrench my eyes open and I rise out of my bed. Go where? School. Oh, yeah. Crap. I begin hastily ransacking my drawers and find my uniform. I quickly throw it on my pants and shirt, followed by my tie. Natsuki emerges, tying the ribbon on her uniform. Porpoise? Did you know where my jacket is? Not a clue. Damn it. I pull the jumper over my head, followed by my own blazer. You want mine? It'd be massive on me. Thanks, but not really. All right. I just hope I don't get told off. I doubt it. I mean, if you're wearing something like that, I don't. Then again, like schools in Japan are like tedious on outfits. One small thing and like it's bad. So hopefully they don't. I rush downstairs, Natsuki right behind me. Putting my shoes on, I swing to the front door wide open. Come on. Yeah, I'm coming. Slamming the door behind us, we rush to school. We going to school finally. You getting some education? What are we going to learn? Walking through the courtyard, we part ways to light kiss as we depart to our separate lessons. See you later. Love you. Love you too. Aww. I noticed a couple students whispering and pointing in our direction. I have to assume that they're just jealous that we don't have what we do. That's the first thing that comes to mind. That's just a high fucking ego. It's like, oh, you're just fucking jealous that I have a girlfriend, you fucking losers. Why do you fucking mid? Turn and flip them off. Okay. Before hastily making my way into the school building. What if they were just talking about something else? You just flip them off for no reason. I hurried through the corridor towards my first lesson. As I turn a corner, I bump into someone, nearly knocking them backwards. The flash of purple I saw they felt tells me that it was Yuri. Oh no. This can't be good. Oh, sorry. Oh, Porpoise. It's fine. I was hoping to see you actually. You see, we need to talk. I don't think now's the time, Yuri. I've got a lesson I need to get to. So do you, right? I suppose. But I wouldn't mind too much if I missed it. Besides, this is important. We'll talk later, okay? At the club? I try to walk away and she grabs my arm to stop me. Hey, this needs to be private. Just the two of us. Seeing that there's not much of a chance of escaping this, I accept it. Fine. But make it quick. She beckons me along the vacant classroom. Uh-oh. No, Yuri, don't do this. You can't be doing this right now. I'm trying to get my school. I'm trying to get my education so I can go to Harvard, become a scientist, so that my wife can also become a chief. She locks it behind us. Why are you... Sit there. I reluctantly take a seat on one of the desks. What the hell is she playing at? You see, Blurpus, I needed you alone because I don't know how else to say it. I'm madly in love with you. There, I said it. I just need you to know. I don't care if that immature child is listening. Whoa. Blurpus, you don't want to be with her. Believe me, she's a bitch. Oh, no, Yuri, listen. She doesn't really love you, not like I do. What happens to her is entirely her fault. She doesn't deserve somebody as brilliant as you. You know that you could do better. And I'm right here. Blurpus, I want you to be with me and only me. No, I'm with Natsuki. I love her. That isn't going to change. Blurpus, I want you in... You know you want to. So just let me... Yuri reaches to grab my tie, pulling it towards her. Hey, get off me. The feeling of helplessness is inescapable. Shocked, I shove her back. Her momentum slides back a little, but it comes to a halt quickly. Oh, why would you prefer a little girl, a woman, when a woman is standing right here in front of you? Yuri, no. Trust me, Blurpus, I could treat you much better than she ever could. All I'm asking for is a chance to show you what I can do. Can you at least give me that? No, Yuri, I can't. Just leave me alone. I know you saw my pictures, Blurpus. I know you like them. That's why you said that your phone was malfunctioning. You wanted me to take more for you. So why are you turning me down right now? He edges forward. Oh my god. She's actually getting like full on. This is Yuri that we know from the other gang. Which one was your favorite? I bet it was the one with the heart. I saw that in your eyes, Porpoise, at the cafe. I know you want me. There's no need to hide it anymore. Come, take what's yours. Yuri reaches out for her shirt, begins to unbutton it in an attempt to seduce me. Yuri, that's enough. Really? Cut it out, now. I reach out and grab her hand before to stop her from unbuttoning her shirt any further. Why, Blurpus? Are afraid you will give in? Yuri inches toward... I'm probably going to have to change it. I have my finger on my phone, which is my stream deck at the moment, so in case we get to the scene, I can hopefully change the scene fast enough. Yuri inches me to still unbuttoning her shirt. Yuri, I told you to stop. I grab her arms and shove her up against the classroom wall. That's not going to help. It's going to make it worse. Wow, Blurpus, I didn't know you like to be so rough. Turning for a second, I see a blurred face in the window. Uh-oh. Did Natsuki see us? I'm absolutely sick of her attitude. I'm not going to bother being polite anymore. Fuck you. You're an obsessive, bullying, narcissistic bitch. Damn. My boy grew a pair. And you're lucky I won't tell anyone about this. Just stay the hell away from me, you hear? And stay away from Natsuki too, because if you don't, they're going to know about these. I motion towards my arms. You understand? Okay, maybe that was a little too far. Why, Blorpus? I let go of her. I'm gonna make a break through the door, suspiciously wide open. Blorpus, wait. I sprint through, running as fast as I can towards my classroom without looking back. Oh no. No, did Natsuki see us? I hope not. As pushy as and psychotic as Yuri was being, I feel terrible for lashing out at her like that. That wasn't like me. But if it keeps her away from us, then I'm glad it worked at least. And I will have to maintain my threat. Regardless, I turn back to my mountain of schoolwork. How could I have missed this much in a week? It's almost a blessing that I have 2 weeks worth of detention to catch up. I doubt I'd be able to get anything done at home. The school bell rings, signaling at the end of the day. I consider skipping the... You see, you were just talking about how it was good for you that you have attention to focus on things, and you're already talking about skipping. Dude. Now, don't get me wrong. I do know a couple of my friends who went to college, and like once you start skipping, it becomes a mentality. So I understand that, but dude. Hopefully I can find Monica and tell her to keep Yuri away from me. Packing the piles of unfinished worksheets into my bag, I leave for the club. Why would you still go to the club if Yuri's there? And like Sayori, like that, I don't, why? Sayori and Monica are both waiting outside, seemingly scared to enter. Uh-oh. Sayori doesn't meet my gaze. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Orpus, they're throwing names at each other. My stomach twists into a knot. Right. You know what they're arguing over? Yuri told Natsuki to ditch you because you've already devoted yourself to her. That's a load of bullshit. We tried to stop the fighting, but they're both so angry. You total bitch. I need to end this right now. I feel the doorknob twist in my hand as I enter the club room. Natsuki, what are you? No. She mutters something, but I don't catch it. She shoves past me, tearing down the hall. Oh no. Fuck. Yuri. Oh. I follow out of my room only to be stopped by Monica. What'd she say? She said she wanted to be alone. For once, she's not desperately clinging. Damn. Sayori, you are not helping either. Dude, shut it. There's no need to be so rude. Sorry. I was just a little surprised considering. Sayori, shut your fucking mouth for a minute. I shouldn't have snapped. Sorry, I just gotta go and see if she's okay. I follow Natsuki's footsteps, running out of the school to get home. No. Why? Slamming the front door behind me, I make my way upstairs. Natsuki? I'm in the bathroom, Blorpus. I told you to leave me alone. Are you okay? What did Yuri say to you? It was nothing. I grit my teeth together. I don't think she's going to tell me anything right now. If she's feeling better later on, then maybe. But I can hear her sobbing through the door. I'll give her some space. Okay. I'll just be in my room if you need anything, all right? Okay. All right. I reluctantly leave her be, heading downstairs for a drink. I check the fridge to see what we have. It still baffles me how much food is in here. Since Natsuki's moved in with me, it's always stocked with ingredients. The longer I stare into the fridge, I feel as if something's missing. The one. No. I'll talk to her. I head upstairs again and I knock at the bathroom again. Natsuki, have you gotten the bottle of wine? Yeah. Just please go away. I'm just worried about you. Please don't drink it anymore if you have. Blorpus, I just told you to go. I sigh. I'm sorry, but I'm coming in to take it. I just can't bear to see you like this. No, don't. I fiddle with the handle for a second. Look, if you're getting changed or something, I'll just close my eyes. Just hand me the bottle and I'll leave you alone, okay? Fine. I open the door and my eyes clench shut. I hold my arm out and outstretched and waiting for the wine bottle. It reaches my hand. I close my hand around it. It's wet around the side and I start to lose my grip. The bottle slips out of my hand and I can hear it shatter against the tiles. Shit. I open my eyes and look at the remains. And in the corner of my eye, I see Nats. No. Did Yuri tell her to do that? No. Please. Natsuki, please. I'm so sorry. She told me to. What? Why? I've been feeling so bad. Those kids, they followed me class and they were just horrible. I ran out of the class. I saw you with Yuri. I didn't want to believe that something was going on between you, but she told me. You wanted to be with her. Natsuki, I'd never. They were right. Why would you want anyone? Why would you want me? Yuri's right. She's so much more mature than me, Blorpus. Have you seen my name? Everyone sees me as the cute girl, some arrogant kid. I made that name for myself. It's my fault. It's just all my fault. No, you just don't. I don't want to hear it. I grab Natsuki in the shoulders and attempt to force her to listen to me. I can't. Natsuki, please, hear me out. Fine. This morning, Yuri threw herself on me. She was overly aggressive. The only reason I got out of there when I did was because I threatened her. Threatened to expose what she's been doing if she didn't stay away from us. I didn't want to, but I was desperate. and she crossed that line now. I love you and only you, Natsuki. I don't know why you'd believe what she said. Ooh. I recoil back, holding my cheek. What did I say that was wrong? I deserve that? Don't lie to me. You would have deleted the pictures she sent you otherwise. Nat, aren't listening to me. Nothing happened. Yuri was acting like a psycho. She tried to force herself on me. That's all there was. I swear to you. Natsuki says nothing, and she's still bleeding. Shit. Come on, let's go. What? I'm not going anywhere. For fuck's sakes, Natsuki, I'm taking you to the goddamn hospital before you bleed out in my bathroom. Make me. Natsuki sits down on the rim of the bathtub, hands buried in her locks, beginning to match her ribbons. Oh. I grab her arms, careful not to touch her wounds. I pull her to her feet. We're going, now. No, I don't want to. Natsuki's knees buckle and she begins to fall forward. I catch her on the way down. This isn't negotiable. We're going. No. Reaching out into my pocket for my phone, I speed dial an emergency number and press my phone to the side of the head. I explain the situation. The operator assures me that the ambulance is on its way. Just for a second, guys. I know I said it a couple times in the beginning, but this thing is taking a really dark turn. So again, if you are uncomfortable with this, do press away from the VOD. It is perfectly fine. Your guys' mental state or anything like that is more important than this VOD. So do keep that in mind. If you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube as well, you can press away. It's perfectly fine. I'm not going to be upset at all. Just keep in mind that this is taking a dark turn and there's going to be a lot of things. It seems like it's going to be going forward. So do keep that in mind going on. So just want to let you guys know as before we continue, because I mean, that actually kind of affected me a little bit, but we're going to be still finishing it off. Hopefully it doesn't hit like a really dark turn, but it feels like it's going to, and it's actually kind of upsetting, but, I gently lift Natsuki from the buddy tiles, carrying her downstairs. I lay her down on the couch to rush to the kitchen for a towel. I kneel beside her, trying to minimize the bleeding, staring out to the window, waiting for the flashing lights to appear. No. Natsuki, please, don't. It's just worth. Don't tell me she dies here, dude. There what feels like hours, the ambulance arrives. 2 paramedics hop out of the the gurney to my door. As I pick Natsuki up once more, I notice she's unconscious. The paramedics roll the gurney into the living room. I lay her down onto it. Immediately, they begin to rush her back into the vehicle. I follow. Wait, can I stay with her? The attendant nods, motioning me to get in. I jump into the ambulance and immediately was sped off to the hospital. I can't do anything but watch as the paramedic does everything she can to stop the bleeding. I've answered all the questions I could, of course, mentioning that she's probably gotten through a whole bottle of wine. I overhear the driver speaking on the radio, mentioning that Natsuki's wounds are fairly deep. Oh no. The ambulance comes to a sudden halt. The back doors immediately swing open and Natsuki's roared out. I try to follow her to the A&E ward, but to no avail. Instead, a nurse intercepts me and leads me to the waiting area. She also mentions that they'll be keeping me updated. Reluctantly, I take a seat and wait. Oh, Natsuki, please make it through. I fucking pray you make it through. Tuesday. Uh-oh. I feel something nudge my shoulder. Natsuki? I rub my eyes and see the same nurse from earlier. Must have been yesterday, even. She explained that Natsuki was discharged an hour ago, and an emergency contact has called her to pick her. No. Emergency contact? My chest. No, don't fucking tell me. That has to be your dad. I jump from my chair, rushing out of the hospital without another word. Making my way to the nearest bus stop, I glance at the schedule posted on the stop. I don't have 10 minutes to spare. What the hell with it? I depart from the stop, sprinting down the street to get to our house. I need to get out of there. God knows what he will do to her in the state she's in. Not to mention the property damage to get the fact that we've stolen from him. I didn't even have a chance to fully explain to her that Yuri was doing. I was totally against it, and even threatened Yuri just to get her to stop. I thought it did, though. I can see your thing. As I run the corner, I see him. Her father is planted on the balcony where I first overheard this conversation. He's smoking a cigarette, taking a deep puff from it. I can't tell if it's running from stress or if it's as if my heart is going to leap from my chest at any moment. I can't go to confront him about this directly. Not now. He'd kill me. I need to wait for him to leave. I hang a left, deciding to head back home. No. Like sneak in the back or something. I don't know. Anything to get her out of there. After a short while, I return to a familiar view of my house. I head up to the bedroom. I undress, noticing the bloodstains on the sleeves of my blazer. She tried again. Everything in me feels as if my life is tearing apart, all because she's been taken from me. I launch my jacket as far away from me as I can. If nowhere else to vent my rage, I drive my fist into my desk, causing contents from my shelves to topple over. An issue of parfait girls and some papers fall into the floor. Looking down at the manga, I noticed a word on one of the papers: hero. I placed the poem back on my desk carefully and tried to get dressed as quickly as possible. I search through my house and do everything that I can to use my protect myself, just in case I have a run-in with my father. Nothing other than kitchen knives. If I'm caught in public with one of those, I'm dead. I guess I'm going empty-handed. I head towards the front door, noticing in the closet and the foyer left open. Out of habit, I close it, not before seeing Natsuki's jacket and scarf about her. Can't tell what's driving me anymore. Is it the rage directed toward her father? Is it the anxiety caused by her actions last night? Or is it the void left by her or being taken from me? I slam the closet door, running out of my house. Dude, this is I can't see Natsuki's house. I stop running and walk instead. I'm not wearing running clothing, and I figured that someone in a long sleeves may seem out of the ordinary. I'm steps away from the gates of her home. I can see her father's car parked in the driveway. I continue down the street and look around the block. I see a bus stop with a bench across the street. I'm going to sit here until I see his car leave. The car is a performance vehicle. I'd be able to hear an obnoxiously loud engine from a mile away. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. Depends what he has, like a Miata. Is he a Miata owner? That'll explain everything. I check my phone for the time. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half, and she's still in there. I need a drink. My tongue is feeling like sandpaper. I stretch out to stand up, heading quickly to the store nearby for a can of cola. Dude, no, I feel like at this point we have to go in. Like, I wouldn't wait anymore, dude. Back and refreshed, I passed by Natsuki's house. The car's still parked in the driveway. I'm coming for you, Natsuki. I promise. It's still parked, dude. Again, I round the block this time, walking around and sitting down at the bus stop on the street. I stay here motionless, fixated on the house's gate. A hand on my shoulder breaks into concentration and makes me jolt to my feet. Lorpus, what are you doing here? It's private, Monica. Sorry. What are you doing here? I was going to check in on Natsuki. You're in you two broke. Now they're saying we broke up? Really? I stopped by your house as well, but you weren't home. We didn't break up, Monica. Her dad took her back after I took her to the hospital. So what? You're just going to sit here and stake out her house? And why was she at the hospital? I choke on my words, but by the look of Monica's face, she can tell what I'm trying to say. Was it because of Yuri? I dodged. I didn't think she'd take it seriously. Why don't you just go knock on her door and ask to see her? I can't do that, and neither can you. It's not for me to explain. But if you knock on that door and ask, you might get hurt again. What do you mean, again? Your father, he, oh, Jesus. I understand. So she actually isn't controlling this. Do you want me to keep their company while you wait? I don't think it's a good idea, Monica. You should probably get to wherever you're going. It's getting late. Okay, Blurpus, let me know if anything you need, okay? Just call me. I nod and give her a weak smile as she stands and walks away. And at least I feel like she redeemed herself, though. So I feel like that's a good thing. Finally, I hear the engine starting to headlights illuminate the driveway. This is my chance. The gate opens, allowing the car to burst from the driveway. I didn't see anyone in the passenger seat, so she must still be inside. I sprint toward her house. I need to act fast. I'm not sure how long I'll be gone for. I'm banking on her being holed up inside her room like last time, so it shouldn't take long to pick her up and take her to the police station. This can't go on any longer. I won't let it. Seeing as the knocks provided no response, I'm not taking no for an answer. I brace myself for impact as I swing a small rock into the glass window in the door. The glass shatters. I know exactly what the consequences will be if her father caught me trespassing like this, but I don't care. I jam my right hand to the window and unlock the door from the outside. It creaks open and I slip open, slamming it behind me. Peeking through the downstairs of the house, she's nowhere to be seen. Oh no. Definitely her room then. I nearly found myself, just a heads up, it's most likely going to show up something. Don't know if I think you can play it because I mean, Natsuki, it's me. I noticed that the remains of the door frame and left behind had been cleaned up, leaving a vacant entrance to her father's room. Curiosity's washing over me. I take a quick look. Her father's room is an even bigger mess than hers was all that time ago. The cupboard is gaping open, clothing littering the floor, desk drawers torn open, their contents spilled. A fast food wrapper litters the bed. I reach out and feel it. Still warm. That must have been from before he left then. Backtracking to Natsuki's door, I nearly trip over what appears to be her shoes, strewn out neatly in the hall. I remember what she told me about knocking, but what happened when I didn't. For my own safety, I rap on the door a couple times. Natsuki? It's me. Nothing. Ah, the hell with it. Swinging to open the door. No. you fucking kidding me, dude? Natsuki? No. No. This... I'm not here. This isn't happening. What the fuck? My entire body feels cold. I can't even feel my heart beating anymore. I dropped to my knees. She can't be. Natsuki. She's gone. The only girl that I've loved like this. She's been taken from me. I want to scream, but I can't make a sound. The overwhelming urge to vomit nearly overcomes me, but my sobbing suppresses my bowel in my throat. I can hardly breathe. I can't even properly. My tears are fogging my vision to a blur. No. I can't even speak her name without getting caught in my throat. I reach out and gently wrap my hand around hers. It's limp, lifeless, cold. I take my hand back. I loved her, but I couldn't save her. I've never felt so weak my entire life. Try as I might, I can't bring myself to stand. All sensation other than absolute dread has left me. I can't bear to look at her like this anymore. No. I jam my eyes shut and I try to fill my mind with memories of her. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Dude, come on. Why? Dude. I get the name's exit music, but they have to do this, man. I was expecting something else. Oh, she found out. And we're just like locking ourselves in our room again. I'll turn it up a bit. Come on, dude. Why? That actually... We've been here for like a week, dude. Left my room at all. So is there going to be like a police investigation on him since he like broke in and stuff? Oh, it's just going to keep doing that. No, I clicked it. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Knock, 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 knock. They're not going to shut up if I don't answer. I slowly rise from my bed and make my way downstairs. Reaching for the door, I open it. Monica stood outside, Yuri and Sayori in tow. They're all looking solemnly at me. Lorpus, don't even bother. I don't want to know. You missed it. The funeral. Oh! It was today. What? I had no idea. Natsuki's funeral? My one chance to see her, to say my goodbyes. Gone. I need a minute. I drag myself into the kitchen just in time to vomit into the trash can. I'm fucking pathetic. Wait, why the fuck was Yuri there? She's the one who caused all this. I couldn't even make it to the funeral to the girl I loved. I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't even save her. Orpus? I wiped my mouth shut with my sleeve, slamming the can lid shut. I'm so sorry. What for? You having to go through this. Everything you saw. I brushed past her on the way to the block upstairs to my room. I can hear the other girls rushing upstairs. You know we'll always be here for you. At the club. Are you coming? I need to get back there. I know I do. Natsuki would have wanted me to. And I can't fail her again. I guess. Well, we've suspended club activities for now, so it'll just be a place to talk for a few days. You okay with that? I nod. Sayori fidgets uncomfortably, tears whirling up in her eyes. I can't tell if she wants to say something. Sayori? Sayori rushes towards me, pulling me into a deep embrace. I stumble back, nearly tripping over. She begins crying into my shoulder. I'm so sorry. I awkwardly pat her on her back and comfort her, but it does nothing. A long silence ensues, broken only by Sayori's stifled sobs. Eventually, she breaks away, wiping her face. What the fuck are you doing here? Who caused this? Leave. Or be gone. He's been arrested. Apparently, for more of what he did to her, it wasn't your fault. There was nothing you could have done. At least he was arrested. Thank fucking God, dude. Nothing I could have done? Nothing I could have fucking done? I could have done so much more. I could have stayed with her at the doctor's. I could have been there to comfort her. I could have told her I loved her more. I could have convinced her to go to the cops. That if she did, she'd be free of him. She'd be safe. She'd be happy. But now, she never will be, and nor will I. I can feel the tears welling up in my eyes again. I need to get away from this. I need help. I need sleep. I need Natsuki. I need to be with her. Don't. All of you, please, just leave. Get out. I'll be at the club tomorrow. I need some time alone. Yuri wants to protest, but I glare at her glassy-eyed. She doesn't back down. Well, I'm sorry, but Yuri, come on. Lord needs some space. You can't tell me what... He clearly needs somebody to speak to, and I know to help him. He just wants to be alone. Why is that so hard to understand? He doesn't know what he wants. Yeah, Yuri is bottom of the barrel now, dude. Bottom of the barrel. My respect for her has tanked. And you do? Yuri rushes Monica, but Sayori jams herself between them, trying to retain the long lost peace. Stop it. I know exactly what he needs. You don't know anything, Yuri. Now that Natsuki's gone, you just want to swoop in and take him while he's vulnerable. Guys, stop. I saw the pictures you sent him. You're disgusting. My head is spinning. I can't focus. Stumbling back against the wall, I slide down to the floor, watching the fight warily. How dare you? How much of you... Oh? Oh? Shit. Yuri stumbles to her knees, dazed and confused. There's some sound in the background. Oh God, Yuri, I'm sorry. Yuri pulls herself to her feet, eyeing Monica scathingly, and starts striding towards her. Instead of making a move, she shoves past her, straight out the door. I have no words. Sayori, weeping, rushes to catch up or to leave. I don't know. Monica, left alone with me, begins muttering to herself. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. Being the last girl to leave, Monica slams the door behind her, and I'm alone with my thoughts once again. May as well put this time to good use. From my drawer, I pull out a sheet of paper and a pen, and I start to write. What is he writing? Wait, don't tell me he's gonna do something too. Morning. This is it. My first day back at the club. I make my way. Wait, what? Hopefully my... Oh. Oh God. I haven't cleaned up. Her dried blood is still specks. The tiles, broken glass spread along the floor. I can hear it crunch beneath my shoes as I make my way to the sink and splash my face with water from the tap. Facing the mirror, I take a good long look at myself. Look at you. You're disgusting. This is your fault. You should have done more. It wasn't... You couldn't have done anything. He couldn't have done anything. From your suspicions, but you didn't. Because he was out of town and the things were going well between you two. You were lazy and didn't want to deal with the hassle. You disgust me. You fucking idiot. It's your fault she's dead. It's your fault. It's your fucking fault. I can't take it anymore. I'll leave the bathroom. The tap's still running. Back in my room, my uniform lays waiting for me. I get changed quickly, ready to go. Taking one last look around, I make my way downstairs and out the door. I mean, there's nothing at that point. There's nothing you could have done. I know there's dude, school was hell. Of course, I had teachers and students alike reaching out, offering me someone to talk to should I need it. False sympathy. That's what it is. And I hate it. Regardless, I think going to school was worth it. I can go back to the literature club. It's straight a long way from literature at this point. I open the club room door. This isn't right. Oh, how are you doing? We're all here for you, you know. Monica gives me a weak smile. I understand where she's coming from, but false sympathy is the last thing that I want. I can help but feel drawn to the closet, knowing full and well if I step foot in there, I'll break down entirely. I sit near the corner of the room at the entrance club. Wait, so Yuri and Sayori there? Oh yeah, they are. Florpus? Are you okay? I nod at Sayori, trying to politely get her away from me. I don't want anyone's sympathy. I can feel my vision being blurred by tears. I hang my head down and avoid anyone noticing, jamming my eyes shut. Are you sure? Please say something. I'm fine. My fucking voice broke. I feel a hand on my shoulder. I want to jerk it away, but what's the point? Her hand lifts my chin. You'll be okay. Time heals all wounds. I can't hide my disgust in their words. Do they honestly believe what they're saying? The love of my life has been ripped away from me. I can feel the tears falling over their cheeks. Things aren't fucking okay. She's gone. Don't you get that? Or was she so disposable to you just don't give a shit? I lay my head down onto one arm, supported by the desk. I didn't mean to snap. I can't help but feel even worse. Fine then. I'll leave you alone, jerk. Sayori, you realize what he's going through, right? Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean that's enough. It's okay, Sayori. I understand. I can't handle this. I need to see the closet. One last time. I enter, dropping my bag to the floor. The rest of her manga collections are still here. I never did take them back to our house. I closed the door behind me, looking out to the clubroom. Under the windowsill, I met the true Natsuki, the one that I fell in love with. I crumpled to the floor uh, near the window. I can't control my tears any longer. I just want her back. No, dude. Um, it's nearly the end of the day. We need to go soon. Monica stood above me, trying to talk to me. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much unresponsive. Sighing, she stretches out her arm in my direction, offering to pull me up. I reluctantly stand up for my own accord, ignoring her helping hand. Sayori's already gone home. Oh, if you want, I'll take you home. I just want to make sure you recover. So Yuri didn't show up at all. I think she's just like done for. She just never showed up, which is probably a good thing at this point. This is horrible, and we all see you going through this. While we're trying our best to help, you don't need to. Please don't tell me you're considering, I'll have to let the school know. I'm not. I'm fine living with this. I deserve it. Why? Why are you blaming yourself? Because it was my fault. I should have called the cops as soon as I knew for sure that what was going on. I didn't because he was away or something. And we're enjoying the time we had. I had a perfect opportunity to give her a better life, and I fucking blew it. Now, Natsuki's dead. And I'm rotting in the worst hell I possibly could think of. Porpoise, this isn't okay. You can't live like this. Come on, let's go. I'll walk home with you. I need to use the bathroom first. Fine. I'll be waiting outside, okay? We exit the clubroom together without another word. She takes a seat on one of the benches in the hallway. No, don't do what I think you're going to do. I move to one of the stalls. I drop my bag to the floor and unzip it. I look for my poem buried deep within it. Oh, exit music. So there we were together, a white room by a window where the sun came through, no matter what the outcome, no matter the cost. I wanted nothing but the best for you. Your tiny hands, your crazy kitten smile, everything was perfect. If only for a short while, but it all came crashing down because you had to leave. And now that you're gone, there's nothing left. I didn't try my best, and now we paid the price. Into my life comes a darkness, and there's nowhere left to hide. In my heart and my mind, the places you hide to reside, lays an overbearing silence caused by your absence. This is all on me. How could I let this happen? Guilt holds me like a phantom. Regret drags me like a storm, calling out an urge I am helpless to resist. In my darkest hour, whatever happens next, I really messed up everything, and I can't bear my conscience wailing. It toys with my sanity. I run back to cover my tears, over my ears, to my deepest depths, but it's the loudest sound I'll ever hear. Maybe a deep dive to face my fears will help me get back to your arms. 2 feet below the surface, I can still make it out your wavy face. If I could just reach you, maybe I could leave this place. He couldn't believe how easy it was. He ran and took a leap of faith. Splash. Problems do have solutions, A lifetime of fucking things up. Fixed in one determined No. Is he going to do... I'm going to have to make this quick. I exit the bathroom, note in hand. Monica must know something's up because she stands at once and approaches me. What's that? It's something I wrote last night. You mind letting me read it? Sure, go ahead. I let go of the note, letting it drift to the floor towards her. She bends down to pick it up and returns to her seat on the bench to read. A couple minutes pass, her eyes fixated on the paper. By the time she's finished reading, she stares up with glassy eyes, like she's on the verge of tears. But she doesn't even have time to mutter my name, like I'm sure she would have, because I'm already out the door, bolting out to... No. I hear the echo from behind me as I sprint into the street out of her sight. It stopped raining. At this point, it's the adrenaline that's carrying me to my destination. I know where I'm going, but I need to make sure I don't run into anyone. Not far now. I hear a siren blare from a couple blocks away. Sounds like Monica's let them know about me. Don't, dude, don't fucking do it. It doesn't matter anyway, I'm here. I stand in the middle of the bridge and stare out over the water. I try to control my breathing and sobbing, but it's no use. I failed her. If I could have done things different, I would have. But I can't, and now the girl I loved is gone. Forever. I drop to my knees, gripping the railing with one hand. I lift my head, looking vastly in a body of water. I bring myself to my feet. An intense wave of clarity stops my sobbing. I hold my breath for a moment, letting out a shaky sigh. I step up onto the ledge. This is what has to happen. I was doomed from the start. There's not much I can do now, but... My eyes lock on Monica rushing towards me. Looks like she found me. I inch my heel closer to the edge. Don't. She reaches out to grab me. Monica desperately holds onto the lapels of my jacket while I give a feeble resistance. I'm tugged forward, collapsing onto the concrete. Listen to me. I'm not letting you go. Not for a second. Just please. Don't do this. Let us talk it out. This isn't a solution to This isn't a solution to what happened. This is only going to make everything worse. Do you understand? This isn't how your story ends. Please. Wait. I wipe remaining tears. I manage to rise to my feet, gripping this railing for support. My entire body's trembling. I can feel completely numb. Look at me. Please, you can't do this. I meet Monica's gaze for a moment. Seeing the tears welling in the corners of her eyes sends a sharp pain through my chest. You're not thinking of the bigger picture here. Sayori, you know what will happen to her if she loses you? I know you know. You really want that? You can't. And Yuri? God only knows what she'd do. I don't care about She caused this. Yuri caused this. Why should I care? She's a good chunk of the reason. What was that? Monica, let's go back. Please. Monica takes a hold of my hand, pulling us away from the rail. We all love you. We will always be here for you, no matter what. I release my grip from the railing, following Monica's lead. Oh, wait, are those like memories? Pushing with all the energy I have, I take Monica by the shoulders and shove her back as hard as I can. She loses her grip on me, stumbling and nearly falling to the concrete. As Monica realizes what's happening, she lets out a scream and scrambles to her feet. This must be done. This is the only escape from everything. I can't control my actions anymore. I'm coming, Natsuki. I sprint towards the rail, vaulting myself over. No. As I begin my journey down, I remember the time Natsuki and I had spent together. Our first time reading together. When she first told me she liked my poems. Baking together. When she told me she loved me. All of it. Being able to tell her the same, see the look on her face. Of pure happiness. I'm reminded of the sensation of weightlessness. Almost like right now. Now I'm going to see her again. Natsuki, if you can hear me, I'll see you in the next life. This is the right choice. I did what I... Wait, what? Is Monica going to come in and get us? Man. No. Don't tell me. Like, Monica would jump in and grab, right? I mean... Or do something. I don't know. I just noticed his hands like getting lower. I just realized that. If this is actually how it ends, this is actually fucking sad, dude. Like, I might sure have to tear up from this. No. He's having the memories with her right now where he's like his last flashing. Natsuki's that's all he's thinking about. I just noticed the whole Nasky thing right there. Is that seriously how it ends? Dude. Dude. That I will say, this was an amazing fucking mod right off the bat. Oh my god. Um, Now I see why this was like a very popular mod, dude. Well done. I mean, like compared to like what other mods I've seen from like Doki Doki, it's like this one kind of like takes a realistic approach instead of like the typical like psych horror thing, and it really nails like a lot of heavy topics, and like it really actually makes me feel like shit. And just well done. I know there's like a whole lot of controversy with it, which is why they did Redux, but like I have no thoughts words right now. Like that actually really hit me. Like story wise, I liked it, and it's definitely it made you in their shoes, like, and you like felt the MC's emotions after what happened. And I heavily urge anybody. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, Lucy CN, Jacob Smallman, Maluka. I think Maluka's. It's the photo. Wow, dude. Oh, looks like we have. Okay, we have stuff to read. To you, the player. First of all, I'd like to thank you for giving Doki Doki Exit Music a chance, and simultaneously apologize for the last 30-ish minutes. I hope you can forgive me, and I hope you enjoyed. That being said, the development of this mod has been certainly difficult for us. For a start, we had an ex-dev team member take leak an early build of the mod, telling it it's his own mod. So yeah, fuck him. In addition, we had a lot of unfortunate events occur in a public exit music Discord server, like losing somebody in there to suicide. To Eliza, I'm sorry that this happened to you. And to Yago, I know it's going to be hard, but you will make it through, I promise. I joined Exit Music on the 9th of April, and since then, I've been met so many people. So to all of you reading, thank you for taking interest in the project. We couldn't done it without you. And Ashanova. Working on DDM has been fun, and meeting new people and helping it complete this mod was one of the best things that would have happened to me in the past months. So I sincerely hope the effort of we all put in was worth your time. Oh, so Maluka Maker is actual person. I thought it was like some maker for like the mods. I genuinely hope that you enjoyed everyone's hard work. I know that the ending may seem hard to handle as well for a few things of others, but I just wanted you all to know that I love writing this. And yeah, like I said, I mean, again, this really hit some really heavy topics, and it did it. It it did it in a really great way because it put you in the shoes of that. Now, don't do what the character did on here. It's just a game. Don't let this actually like take this route at all. If you are feeling a certain way about things, there is resources out there to help. So do keep that in mind that there are people out there to help you. It doesn't mean everything's over. There's resources in anything. And in fact, on the VOD, I'll leave a link below. And I'll also, I don't know if I can, the number out of I don't know. Had mods on here who were watching. I mean, I'll definitely make sure to have that set up. But hang on. But apparently that's just 988, I guess. It's the new helpline. But if you are feeling, there are resources out there to help you. Don't, if you are feeling a certain way, just know that it is not over at all. There's people that care for you. There's family that cares for you. You have friends that care for you. You may not think it, but there are people out there that are genuinely there to help you for ways that you're feeling. So do keep that in mind. If you are feeling a certain way, there are people that are wanting to do what they can to help out. So, I mean, for VOD on YouTube, I will definitely be putting some links for resources if you are feeling a certain way. Don't let it get to you. I mean, yeah, life will definitely throw some fucking punches in your face, but I mean, you just got to keep up and keep going. Don't let any of that get to you at all. Um, dude, it's really sad, but other than that, I mean, it was a really great fucking mod, hands down. It really gets you in the feeling of actually being through that, and it made like a game that was like a psych horror where like Monica comes out to be like very like becomes sentient and everything like that. This takes it as if it's like a normal day to day life, and it actually makes you feel like it's actually happening. Like whenever like the whole thing with Natsuki, that whole thing happening with her dad. I mean, that really actually it makes you in there. And unfortunately, it makes you feel a certain way, but it does it to make you feel aware about what is going on in the world. Because the world is a fucked up place, but that also doesn't mean there isn't anybody that's out there to help you. So do keep that in mind. Um, but I mean, I expect this mod to be a little longer from what I saw. It was like supposed to be 6 hours, but I guess it was like a long play version. I don't know. Could also have been the Redux. But and also the Redux I heard was very not good and didn't really sit as well story wise. But like story wise, character wise, I liked it. I mean, I thought Monica being a little aggressive at the beginning was a little overbearing a little bit. Here, I'll get some music going or something more, you know. But overall, I mean, just like the mod is fantastic. Um I don't know any other mods that really actually do that because this one, most mods, like I said, just really just kind of focus specifically on like the psych horror of DDLC and maybe like different perspectives. Oh, oh, okay. I guess we're doing that then. But yeah, we can actually close out of that. That's too sad. We need some more lighting music, some lo-fi. But a really great mod. I don't know what to say at all. It was just amazing. But that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you guys who all swung by. Thank you, Mr. Patata, for following. I heavily appreciate it. Lulu, thank you. We're getting closer to hitting 500. It really means a lot. But do take this to heart. There are people that do care. There are people love you. There are people out there. There's family. There's friends. There's always going to be someone out there to reach your hand. Don't think that there's nobody out there. I mean, you may not think it, but trust me, there are people out there. So do keep that in mind going forward. And really just take that to heart. And I feel like, I mean, if you want to play this mod for yourself, you can go right ahead. I mean, there wasn't really much to hide other than like one scene, so I don't get banned because I mean it was like partial nudity. But other than that, I mean it was well done. I mean that's the grand majority. I don't plan on playing Redux because I heard a lot of bad about it. I mean I'll probably watch some gameplay on it mainly, but I may see about just any other mods in the future that may be appealing. It's definitely not going to hit as hard as this one did, but definitely hopefully to see some other mods of DDLC because I do love DDLC a lot. Really, really great game actually. I like that. That's what really kind of got me towards like anime and everything, and got me like towards into the investment of like the type of content that I want to do. That's where I ended up finding out about Bijou Mike, you know, like his type of content where he does like more of the anime stuff, like Danganronpa. It's like the visual novels. I do kind of like that appeal, and that like definitely did that. So I do like that. You can actually see my thing now for my glasses. God, I have a whisker on my face. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. To those who are watching this on YouTube, I'll be posting this on YouTube as a VOD. maybe like a little introduction and everything, remove any unnecessary cutscenes and stuff like that. So definitely keep an eye on that. Definitely check that out. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank you for the follows. Definitely be sure to support us. We're on our way to 500. Then we'll have a big fun party on the way. So expect that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys the next time I stream, which you will be seeing here soon. So thank you. Subscribe, hit the follow button. Have a good rest of the night, everybody.